everything you can hear. 100% infill. Huge thing here. This is also on island. I mean, can you even see it 3D printed? Oh no, even play around. It's very nice. So we are in the lab. 40 millimeter tube. Whoa. Be mine. All our different materials. How do you guys like this? I think we are live. Hi everyone. How's everyone doing? Can you guys hear me well? The video is okay? No much light, no? Where's the light? Oh, here's the light. Here's. Now I'm in the spotlight. Hopefully it doesn't give a big contrast. I have the sun just in front of me, but I had to block it. Otherwise, hard to see. It looks good. Awesome. So welcome everyone. The Three Heaven, how are you? It's been a long time. Mark and Draka. Medic Vince. Well, actually, it's been a long time for all of these names. So many things happened, right? At the end of last year, beginning of this year, what did we have? I was blocked almost a month and a half out of my home, quarantine. And then when I arrived, we had the big issue in China, you know, where half of China got COVID, and then my wife got COVID, and then my daughter got COVID, so I had to take care of the family. And then after that, we went traveling for 1 week, and now we're back. So it's been almost 3 months that we didn't have a very very consistent streaming schedule. So I miss a lot of you guys. Zombie Doomcree Wink. Look at all the jewel. Oh, the jewel color, yeah. Actually, I've already seen a lot of people printing with the jewel with fantastic print. I even saw this morning, or like just before. Let me go and check. Just before the stream, I think it was Zombie, and he was already trying to do a twist. Yeah, this print. I don't know if you've seen it, but basically, I guess he twisted the filament so that the gold was on one side and then the purple on the other side, and that gives this nice effect. So, because the dual filament is only good if you can manage it properly, right? If you can control it properly, meaning you have one color on one side, the other color on the other side. So he's been playing with it, and it's pretty amazing. And I've seen another one from Bob. Look at this. I mean, first look at this. Definitely a gold print, and then 100% a purple print. And then you can see, I mean, this is, I love it. I mean, people are already mastering the dual color. So with the dual color, we made, I think, two main things in order to allow people to being able to do that perfect print. The first one is, remember I would say the diameter is not consistent, right? It's not the round. It's an oval. It's an oval filament, so that when the extruder is going to chew the filament, then it's always going to be in the same orientation, the same direction. And the second one is the winding is supposedly perfect winding, which means one color will always be on one side, and then the other color will always be on the other side. So these two things makes you make a very, very nice print. I mean, look at this print. I really love that print. And I've seen some the muffin organic shape. I don't know, it's more of a blend. Like when you have a more geometric model, then you will have that perfect cut between one color and the other color. When you have like more organic shape, like this muffin from Zombie, then it's more of a blend. So I mean, it depends on your taste. I mean, it's definitely a muffin color. I prefer more geometric one. I've seen beluga from, oh yeah, you have this dragon also, which is more organic. But I've seen, I think it was from Medic. Let me check. Oh, maybe it's not there. It was he printed a vase in beluga color, which means blue and silver, but I cannot find it. Yeah, maybe he didn't put it in here, but it was also beautiful. Dmat, how are you? Little John, I have done nice roses with another brand of duals. Yeah, I mean now pretty much everyone has dual color, right? I think we were most likely the latest one to release that. How do you set up the slicer for a pattern like that? Do you mean are you talking about, when you say the pattern, are you talking about blah, 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 this? So this is not in the slicer. Most likely what I guess he did is he changed the spool from one side to the other side, or he just reversed the spool, or it's just about changing the orientation of the filament. There is no slicer tweak in order to do that. Computer Joe. Is Polymaker working on filament for that chocolate extruder? Which chocolate extruder are you talking about? The cocoa press or cacao press, or one or the other? I don't remember. I think it's a cartridge, not filament. Hey, Pesleys, yes, I'm alive. Yes, I'm alive. I know it's been a long time, but yeah, I think now crazy things are finished. Like no more quarantine, no more sick family, no more vacation, no more anything. So we should be back normally. And it impresses me that you guys never stop. Like even during the holiday, I was kind of connected, not as much, but I was kind of connected, and people were in the hangout, and then people were talking, and then continue 3D printing. I mean, you guys never stop, which is just amazing. Just amazing. I didn't have any printers in my hotel. I mean, I was like in north of China, like there's no 3D printer there. They don't know what is 3D printing there. Oh, by the way, I introduced them to 3D printing, but it was nice. And I miss you guys too. Yeah, everyone is perfect. I mean, we are starting 2023 rested, full of energy, full of ambition, full of amazing projects, full of everything. And I hope you all had amazing holidays. And I wish you guys, by the way, a wonderful 2023. All the best for 2023. I mean, it's going to be amazing for 3D printing as an industry, and for our the 3D printing community as well. So it's going to be amazing. So today I want you to do review the review. So if you remember well, we had a few ideas on type of stream. And today the type of stream I would like to do is review the reviews. Why? Is because I want you to have a more of a chill stream. I didn't want to start with a Printbuster stream, for example, and just review some of the reviews, and then have some side topics. I don't know if you had followed some of the discussion on hey, Edge of 3D, how are you? I don't know if you had followed the topics on Twitter about the AMS and the Carbo spools. So there were a lot of very interesting discussions around that. If I go, there's a recent tweet. I tweeted 3 times about it. So I put that forward, and there is reason for that. I know there is some debate around it. Oh yeah, there is that print. This is also dual. This is Beluga is one of my favorites because the changes between the blue and the silver is very subtle. So I really like that color. It's like, it's not a dual color. It's like a mix between the blue and silver with different reflection. You know, it's not like an actual dual thing. It's a different effect. So I really like it. And you can only have this effect if the blend is perfect. If you always have one color on one side and the other color on the other side. So anyway, I really love that one. I was happy to see some Polysmooth Sprint as well. It's been a long time. I haven't seen any Polysmooth Sprint. I mean, except from Zombie, but it's been a long time. I haven't seen this Polysmooth Sprint. But anyway, so what I shared was this. So it's Boy in Space. So we had some discussion about what started this. Blah blah. Yeah, so I will just give you a very quick summary. But hey, Silverback, how are you? The idea was the Bambu Labs do not accept Carbospool, right? I mean, you can print with Carbospool. Many people don't have any issue, but from the Bambu notice or like how to operate AMS, blah blah blah, there is do not use Carbospool or not designed for Carbospool. I don't know exactly what it was. So my point was why designing a hardware that do not accept Carbospool, while I think it's obvious, but every company has its understanding of the market. But for me, my understanding of the market is the market do not want plastic spool anymore. They want Carbospool or refill, and that's another debate. But they don't. What we know is they don't want plastic spool. So why designing a hardware that would not accept the Carbospool? Now, the other people, let's say in the debate, there is party A and party B. So party B says we should go refill, like we should skip the cardboard, and that's why Bambu Lab did that. Like they obviously don't want to have plastic spool. I don't think they want, but I think what they wanted to do is that they wanted to skip Carbospool and go directly to refill. And in my opinion, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think the market is ready for refill. But I might be wrong, right? I mean, it's like it's like the iPhone when they release it's like Apple when they release the iPhone without the jack, without the, how do you call that? Like the thing for the headphones, the jack, right? And so it's a choice. Like either the market is ready or not ready. If they are not ready, then that's a very bad move, right? Nobody is going to buy it or something, or it's going to push the market. It's going to lead the market. So for Apple, I think at the end of the day, they pretty much led the market to wireless headphones, blah, blah, blah. But for Bambu, it's exactly the same. They want to push the market to skip cardboard and go directly to refill. Is that a good idea? Is that not a good idea? In my opinion, and that's the debate, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think the market will accept, or at least right now, they do not accept refill. 99% of the market do not accept refills. Too much work, not enough reliability, blah, 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 some other reason. So in that situation, what it's going to create? It's going to create that people will go back to plastic spool because cardboard is it's not an option anymore, and refill, they don't want it, so they go back to the plastic spool. Yes, of course, there is the ring, and I'm very happy to see the community coming up with so many solutions. I think if you go on, there is people Hello. Nick is on auto-tune. Okay, yeah. So I'm let me check my my VPN. Sorry, I'm really back to my good old internet with my good old VPN. So actually I found a way to improve that. So if I do something like that, and if I force, let me try. I'm back. Am I back? So let me still do my small trick. So my small trick is I go on YouTube. Let me know if any of you would understand why this is working, but I go on YouTube, I go and find a very high quality video, and then I load it at 4K, and then you see now it's loading at 4K, and now somehow my internet is poof. Now I'm I'm like 5 times what I had. You see, so for those that you see, I just load everything Apple Pro, and then he always have like very, very high quality video. And for some reason, it's bumping my internet. And then, so I don't know why. Let me know if you know why, but that's my trick to get internet back. But anyway, so instant quality increase. Okay, so I need to put it back, the video then. I wish. Let me think. How can I? Let me think. Let me go to Los Angeles and see if that VPN works better. Give me a second. Let me see. It's okay now? Yeah, but I'm afraid. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it's better. But anyway, where was I? Yeah, so that's the summary. Okay, the summary is the Bambu Lab wanted. I think they also wanted to be more sustainable and go straight to refill, skipping the carbon spool. The problem is I don't think the market is ready for refill, and they cannot use carbon spool, so they go back to plastic spool. Okay, so that's the issue that I'm raising, and yeah, a lot of people say, yeah, just use refill, just launch refills, but we will not. I mean, we will launch refill, maybe PLA black, white, gray, ASA black, white, gray, etc., etc. We will launch some refill. We will do the work of slowly bringing the market to refill, because refill is an even better solution than carbon spool when it comes to sustainability, but we also need to take in account customers' experience, right? We need to make sure that because if the customer don't have a good experience with the refill, then they won't buy the refill. Then there is no point of launching the refill. So anyway, now you get the summary of the debate. So the real question is the market ready for refill? Yes and no. And my answer is no, it's not ready. First, all the filament manufacturers are definitely not ready to make the move. I mean, it's a huge investment to move the whole portfolio from plastic or carbon spool to refill. And second, the master spool concept is not mature enough to provide a good experience. And I may forget some other reasons. So that's the debate. Okay, sorry. So I missed some of the chat, but Glendon 3D, I say it's no. Okay, so you also think the market is not ready for refill, right? And don't get me wrong, I like the refill idea, and we are working on trying to find solution to bring the refill to the market. The same way as cardboard. I mean, the cardboard spool, we are not the first one of releasing cardboard spool. The cardboard spool was there long ago, like maybe 4 or 5 years before we launched our cardboard spool. But we slowly tried to find some ways to design the carbon spool, do it like this. We also had to kickstart our business, put it at scale, etc., etc., etc. And then we made the move to carbon spool when we thought the market was ready. And I think we released it exactly at the time where people was accepting the carbon spool. And for the refill, we'll do the same thing. We'll make a big move once we feel it's the right time from the market. And that's all about listening to the market. And there is some debate about what is the market. Is Bambu Lab the market? No, I don't think so. Is Ponymaker the market? No. It's not a company. It's all of you guys. So we have to listen to people using 3D printing, to the actual users. That's for me, that's the market. I think it will I think it will help if you can buy a spool of filament that can be reused for the refill instead of having to print a spool. Yeah, you buy a spool of filament. So you mean we sell empty spools? Is that what you're saying? Like reusable empty spool? That's what we sell? We just need to make furnitures out of carbo spool. I think a refill would be a good idea if every manufacturer adopted a standardized spool design. It would be a massive pain to have a spool for Ponymaker and Prusa and Iligo and Hashbox. Doom Kruik, yes. Yes and no, right? Yes, no, in a way that I don't think people use that much different brand. Like even if you use 4 brands, like you said, Ponymaker, Prusa, Iligo, and Hashbox, then it means only 4 master spool, right? Plus 1 master spool per printer. So it's still a big reduction, right? And yes, you're right, but it's challenging, right? Having all the filament manufacturers working together in order to use exactly the same standard, that's very hard. But it's doable. It's doable, but it's about the discussion between who is going to change their standards. So we have our jigs and fixture, we have our factory build, etc., to manufacture a certain standard of spool, and then let's say Prusa has their own automatic way of doing that as well. So who is going to make the investment to change from a standard to another standard, right? So that's the discussion that's going to happen between filament manufacturers. It's like, yeah, this standard is better, my standard is better, no, my standard is better, blah, 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 blah. So that's why I suggested on Twitter that it should be a third party that comes in, and this third party check the market, what should be considered as the spool standard, taking into account all the different printer, the amount of printer there is on the market, the amount of which brand of filament are on the market, and partially and objectively make a decision on what could be a good standard, and also with a certain understanding of manufacturing spools, right? And then yeah, then that's possible. But we definitely need a third party. We cannot do that just like this. Hey, Tripod Garage, how are you? It's not that hard to print an adapter for different spool size. Yes and no. I mean, you have to think about some people that want to buy something that you can use. They don't want to DIY it. They don't want to change anything. Can you imagine you receive your computer and you have to install the battery for it to work. Otherwise you cannot use it, or something like this. You get what I mean? Like, people want to buy something and then use it. They don't want like extra work. That's the reason why master spool is not fully accepted yet, because it's not a finished product. You basically send an unfinished product, which people are not used to. With the market separating out from hobbyists and the new home prosumers, those with the high-end machine will seek out better raw materials to put in their units. I've been taking the cardboard side off the Ponymaker to put on the bamboo spool with an adapter. Yeah. Some people have done that. Yeah. Personally, would prefer a regular plastic spool. I mean, even as of today, the regular plastic spool, just I don't have any plastic spool here anymore, but it's still the best from an experience point of view. It's still the best, right? The carbo spool is trying to mimic what the plastic spool can do, but still there is a lot of issue. And it's all about that experience. So with sustainability and experience, with the plastic spool, you have perfect experience, very sturdy spool, and it doesn't crack or blah, 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 blah. Well, it doesn't crack, maybe not, but you get what I mean, right? Very good experience, but sustainability is 0. And with the carbo spool, we try to bring the sustainability up while minimizing the compromise on the user experience. And I think we did a pretty good job at balancing the sustainability and usability. Now, the refill is, maybe a small jump in sustainability, but a big decrease in user experience. And that's the issue. What about making spools out of recycled plastic? Would that be an option? It could be an option. Actually, our large spool, the 5 kg spool, is made from recycled plastic. Yeah, it could be an option. It could be an option, but I wish, because recycled plastic means you're still into that plastic industry, right? Maybe an idea would be to not. Ideally, there is no plastic waste to recycle. I mean, I don't know how to say it. Maybe it's a feeling also from a marketing perspective, because there is some company that has recycled plastic spool, but I don't know, from a feeling perspective, it feels strange. You still receive like this one-time plastic spool, one-time use. I don't know. It could be, but it feels like it's not the right direction. And I was about to say something. Yeah. Do you know in many countries the one-time plastic use is banned more and more, right? Like one-time plastic bag, the one-time all the cutlery, the fork and the knife thing, the one-time goblet, the cup. All of this one-time plastic is banned. But I mean, our spools is also a one-time plastic use, right? So what if and I would be glad that some government decide that plastic spool is also part of a one-time use plastic, and no more plastic spool. So I mean, I'm glad they leave time to the filament manufacturers to make the change, right? But at some point, maybe they should just say, okay, stop, no more one-time plastic spool or something like this. Edge of 3D, all the Bambu users can send their Bambu poop to a spool manufacturer to reuse. Yeah, that's also a good idea. What about bioplastic? You mean like, yeah, I mean, bioplastic is theoretically more sustainable in a way that you can cycle, but in a way that you don't use fossil energy. But yeah, I just feel like cardboard is already a good solution for me. It's already a good solution. It's just why there is some hardware that was designed not taking into account cardboard spool. This is my point on Twitter. I would have wished they would have thought a little bit more about the fact that our AMS, because in the thinking process, I'm sure they say, our AMS doesn't accept cardboard spool, but it's okay, we'll go to refill. But maybe an extra thinking would be, yeah, but would people use refill? And then their decision was, even if they don't use, then they will just be forced to use it. And that's the decision that I don't think it was a good one. Nick, they just want me to make one. To make one what? The 3 Heaven? Sorry, I didn't follow. Can Polymaker design? Oh, sorry. Can Polymaker design and publish a reusable spool design to make Polymaker cardboard compatible with Bambu AMS? Well, Cameron, there is, there is this ring and stuff, and I was thinking of doing like a 2-side panel, but the problem is we had a lot of people that had issues that if they modify the spool and it's a little bit bigger, then they cannot close the AMS. So it's really difficult. Can Polymaker design and publish a reusable spool design to make Polymaker cardboard compatible? Yeah. So and there is a lot of solution, right? If you go on Printables or most likely on any other library and you type Polymaker AMS, you will have all of these solutions. Right now, the cost of recycling plastic spools is many times the cost of single-use spools. We could all go to bags of commercial PLA pallets. Stop using filament. You know what? The real Mark UFU, I wish so. I wish we could just skip the pallet processing into filament and just put the pallet straight into the printer. I mean, we do have a line of pallets, right? We have our Polycore, Polycore is our line of pallets pallets material, and that would be perfect. But again, that's a step that the market is not ready. There's very few hardware that accept pallets, but yes, that's a step in the right direction, in my opinion. Cardboard is a great solution, and the Bambu AMS needs to change or includes its own adapter. At least we can print them for now. Yes, K2 Kevin, it would be great if the AMS would come with some kind of solution for cardboard spool user, but I also understand the fact that maybe cardboard spool, they are all different, so they cannot put they would have to put many different rings, many different size. So I would also understand that for them is not easy. Bambu just by the way, K2 Kevin, I received all your message. I will come back to you ASAP. I'm slowly catching up on everything this week. Bambu just want me to redesign their machine. To redesign their machine. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, we have someone coming. Let's welcome. Ding, 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 ding. How do I do that already? Oh, there you go. Hey, Zombie, how are you? Can you hear me well?
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me fine?
It's been a long time, right?
Yeah, a couple days.
Let me. Can I put you in bigger so I can see you better? Okay, there you go. Oh, new setup. Oh yeah, I think I've seen that setup. It's a new one, right?
I'm slowly working on rebuilding the studio. I got like a portion of it built, just like a desk. So I built this desk. I have to rebuild the one that goes here, rebuild the shelves, pretty much everything. But it's gonna be a nice little area when it's done, and should be good for all kinds of different types of making.
Nice. Is that your basement, or you are like in a room or something?
I live in a split level house, so this is a basement in 3 sides, and then this side is a garage door. So behind the curtains, there's just like a garage door. So
nice.
It's interesting.
Have you been hearing some of what we were talking about just before you joined, or?
Yeah, I've been listening in.
What's
long time listener, first time caller. On the Bambu stuff.
I guess
you're breaking up too. Is he breaking up to anyone else chat, or is it just me? Is forked. Can you hear me fine? Actually, I can hear myself.
Yes, I can hear you very well.
Okay, I think it's just you.
Yeah, I know. Let me do my.
Can you go back to the random hotels? You seemed like you had better Wi-Fi there. No, I'm happy that you're back, and I'm happy that you're back on a typical streaming schedule. Well, probably for the most part.
Yeah. Actually, I think the issue is because now I should be back. I think the issue is because my box is very far, is on the other side of the house, but I don't have any way to set up a stream there. So I have to go on this small office, which is on the other side of the house. So I guess I don't have very good connection also.
Yeah, we'll have to get hooked up with that. Yes, it's the giant MakerDeck logo. That's what it is. See, I have mine behind me. My router's over here, so you gotta place the MakerDeck logo up front of you.
And this is, I took that from. Can you recognize this one? Maybe Paisley's can recognize. It was signed. I took that at.
Breaking up a little bit too again.
I
joined in, and it's my fault. I'm sorry, guys.
I try to use high quality. Usually, I can force the internet to come back by putting some high quality 4K video. Is it better now?
You're still a little fuzzy. If I can hear you. Yeah, I'm killing you.
No, don't worry. Let me see if I can find a. Okay, what's better city than Los Angeles in the US? or maybe should I go Hong Kong, or maybe let me check.
I'll try something somewhere local. You have
Maybe
better
Taiwan.
idea.
Let me go to Taiwan. Let me see if it's better there. And let me remove this. Okay, so anyway, what's your do you think the market is ready for refills or not? Do you think when Bamboo is telling people you cannot put carbo spool, you have to use refill, will people go to refill, or they will just find a plastic spool?
Well, it depends. So for someone getting brand new into the market, when they buy a printer, there's already a different setup procedure regardless. So it doesn't necessarily matter what type of spool they use, I wouldn't think. And as long as there's instructions included with the batch, like some type of like, hey, you have to use this spool, like make it very, ouch, Ginger. You have to make it very clear that it's a reusable, you need to get this reusable thing, and if you don't have one, you can't use the product, etc. Personally, I don't mind the cardboard spools as long as I feed them from the middle. They work okay being fed from the outside, but there are situations where it just doesn't work out great.
And
So
sometimes I have the feeling that the hardware hasn't evolved when it comes to spool holder. Like I've seen
no,
because all the rollers out there has been designed for plastic spool, and we were pushed to carbo spool, but all the hardware it's exactly the same. They haven't changed, and I just wish, for example, the Ender, I wish it would come with a spindle that spin, not only
so that's actually what I have right here.
yeah.
That's
So for
a
example,
bearing style.
yeah, the bearing style. So this is a small change, but that accompany the effort to sustainability. And for the rollers, for example, it's definitely designed to use the rigid edge, which either you have to put on the carbo spool or either you have to change. But I don't know. I would like to see more innovation. For example, I've seen the vertical horizontal spool holder.
Mhm.
So it doesn't matter how the spool look like. You just put
Yeah,
it
you
on top.
put
And
it down.
yeah. So
Yeah,
I love that idea because it can the spool can be completely damaged, could be completely unusable, but that spool holder don't care. It will still spin properly. Or I've seen some that has two plates, and then it just press on the spool.
Mhm.
So again, it doesn't use the edge, it doesn't use the internal hole. So I just wish there is more innovation in the spool holder to accompany the spool effort, whether it's
Yeah.
refill, whether it's cardboard or others.
3D Experiment says, I think you need to print an insert for the cardboard spools so they roll a bit smoother on the holder. I haven't experienced a lot of issues with the inside, mainly because there's nowhere for it to go, and I don't think it could really snag. At least I haven't had that experience. But
Mm,
I personally like the ones that go on the outside, regardless of how they connect. I was thinking of like a screw-in mechanism, so both sides screw together. So it's more of a
mm,
universal type. But I guarantee that adding a little bit of extra thickness won't cause issues because my printed solid spools they're definitely wider than
mm,
the Polymakers. So at least if they match that style, I'm sure it could be doable.
mm. Horizontal spool holder also work with 3 kg spool. Yes, 3D
True.
Experiment. There we do have some actually 10 kg spool users that are using horizontal one because it's just better. The only issue with the horizontal one is to manage the tip of the filament, because if, for example, I don't know, for some reason it breaks, or if you unload and you release, then it just go everywhere.
We
And
need the K2 clip.
yeah, I
Actually,
need
it
to
does
get.
help with it. Yeah.
Um, Cell master spool preloaded. Cell master spool preloaded with filament to get people started. Yeah, could be. Again, it comes down to the master spool design. Like we need to come up with something easy to use, and we need something that is so easy that we will convert most of the market to use refill, because they want, they will say, yeah, that's very easy to use or something. Because right now it's still a source of too much trouble. Or am I chopping
Yeah,
you?
it'd be nice to just have an out of the box experience, especially if you're a new user. You know, you take out your spool, you follow every other video that's online, take out the spool, put it on your printer. People like
Yeah.
to follow stuff step by step and quite literally.
Mm, mm, mm. When
But
I was a kid in the UK, we had milk delivery and bottle collection. Maybe Nick can come around each morning, collect our empty and drop us new spoons. Well, hopefully, when I will move to the US, I will be able to. Again, that would be only for the US, but do some more local projects. That could be nice as well. And yeah, by the way, there is another debate recently on. Well, it was not really a debate, but on Twitter that was about the fact that we release a lot of new product in the US and not in Europe. And I was,
I've been
for me,
following that, yeah.
it's like, I mean, everyone can say this. Like, why Europe would be more important than I don't know, Japan or Australia? Or it's like there is a guy on Twitter that says you don't release the product in Europe, so I will not buy Polymaker anymore. I was like, even in Europe, we have the widest portfolio in Europe. It's not because there's one more product in another country that, yeah, I don't know. So that's something
Yeah, it's
we are trying our best to release to more countries. We'll definitely never be able to release in 200 plus countries. Like I said in my tweet, I think even Coca-Cola is not in all of the single countries. But there's no countries that is more important than another one when it comes to this logic. But from a business perspective, there is factors that will make us decide where to release the product. And I think most of the company use very similar factors. I don't think there is any other factors that maybe that guy was thinking about.
right.
Yeah, there's also a Think Live. That's true. There's also different regulation. I mean, we did have, for example, I don't know if you guys remember, we have Polydissolve S2, but it appeared and disappeared in the US. And that's exactly because of that problem, regulation. We didn't have the right certification. We had the right certification for Europe, and for once, the certification in Europe didn't work in the US, which is very rare. But and that's why it disappeared from the US. So yes, that's also a problem. Everyone can complain if they look for things. Yeah. But at least staying logical is the best way to complain, I think. Having some good argument. We have a big team working on compliance and just skip some countries. Yeah, I mean, think about the SDS. Do you know that the regulation is that every company has to release the SDS in the language of the country they are selling the product in? So theoretically, we should have 80 plus, yes, because we are in 80 different countries, 80 plus different SDS. And obviously we don't, but if someone asks, then we would just pay for having, because SDS, there is a certain regulation to build an SDS, so we will just pay to get that SDS in whatever language the guy. So there's all of this thing behind the scene that maybe some people don't realize, but I'm always happy to to explain all of the things that are happening behind the scene. That's why connection between community and company is great. We learn a lot from the community on direction that we should take, but the community can also learn more from companies so that they can have more accurate idea, or at least more relevant ideas, because they have more understanding of what's happening in the background.
Yeah.
Cool. So how about we start our review the reviews? Let's try to do it.
I like to look at bad reviews.
So let me see. Okay, first one. By the way, I'm very late on the review, so we'll have to Mark has done a lot of them. So first one is a 5-star. Great marble. I wanted to find a good marble filament on Amazon, and this was exactly what I needed. Great print quality, no issues with adhesion. 205/55 on the bed. And the matte marble combo looks amazing, especially with bust, and we'll be buying again. Great. Thank you so much, Kimberly, for the 5-star review. And we have, if I remember well, 0.5 or 0.6% of the reviews from marbles that are talking about clogging. So we are monitoring clogging a lot for all our Galaxy marbles, all of these.
Yep.
Because if there's too much, then we'll have to redesign the technology for the glitter. The same way as we redesigned the one for metallic, which is basically, so far nobody had clog issue.
That stuff prints fine
with metallic. Next one, also a 5-star review. Excellent product. The first time I bought a roll of Polymaker PLA, I was disappointed. It's strung like
stringing.
It's a string. Okay. It's strung like mad and just looked awful when printing on the Flashforge Adventurer 4. Once I set up a profile on our tier time, whoa, he's still using a tier time. I was blown away. Not only does it print incredibly well, great finish and no stringing, but also does not require any print head change. Work fine with ABS head. This is now our go-to PLA for some products. Actually, I understand why he has a good experience, is because PLA do not print on the tier time. It was designed for ABS, and most of the PLA, they would just have heat creep issue. But our PLA is the only one with jam free. So I think that's why he really liked this PLA. Most likely he had a lot of issue with other PLA.
And I do find that the Polyterra, it does print better hotter. So if you have a system designed to print with hotter materials like bamboo, for example, you'll see a lot of people, they love printing with the Polyterra because I believe how it's printed with like a high flow hot end, it just makes it flow better.
Yeah. And Cyberhope just remind me that I forgot the giveaway.
Awesome.
Yeah, there is. There is the first 2023 giveaway that I forgot. Of course, it's been a long time.
Okay, I've been keeping up for you. Don't worry. It's interesting printer. Yeah, so you you manually swap out the tool heads for what you want to print. That's neat.
Let's go. Let's be awesome for the first time in 2023. Why not treat the carbo spool to make it harder? I think we have one of the hardest already, carbo spool. I mean, we could work on because we have a binder free pulp. So that's also another thing that people may not know, is the pulp that we are using is binder free. So we don't use any binder inside that may not be good to release in the environment.
I mean, the spools are, for the most part, if you're keeping your filament in a condition where you'd want to keep filament, like a dry environment that's not too hot, then your spools should be fine. It's once they start experiencing humidity, which you don't want to expose your filament to anyways, then you might experience flaking. Because I haven't had any, I think one spool came damaged, and that was due to shipping. It was torn apart.
Yeah. So it is not durable. The spool is not durable. I mean, as it's binder free, it will slowly delaminate. But hopefully you're using the spool before that happened.
Yeah.
Sebastian, I came at the right time for the giveaway, waiting for quite a few. Polymaker spool for giveaway anyway from the EU warehouse opens again. It opens. Yeah. So for all the EU people that has been waiting for almost 2 months now, they have opened. So they are now processing the thousands of back order they have. That will take 1 to 2 weeks. But just to let you know that it's flowing now. If you didn't know, we bought our own facility in the Netherlands. So we bought the warehouse, the offices, and everything. We have a land and everything. So it's a big step up for Europe. So just to let you know, and we changed our system now. We have a much better ERP system. So it's for the best. It was a long time, I understand, and I apologize for that, for all the delay. But it's I promise you, it's for the best in 2023.
Now, what is the official EU website? Is it polymaker.com? Because it still links most of the stuff to us.polymaker.com.
Yeah. So if you go to polymaker.com, you will arrive to our international website. Okay, so
Right.
consider as international website, right? If you click on something on a product and you are in the US, it will automatically redirect you to
Oh, okay.
us.polymaker.com and that product page. If you are not in the US or Europe, you will arrive to this page, which doesn't have any price, doesn't have anything, just find a reseller.
Okay.
But if you are in Europe and you click to a product, you will arrive to eu.polymaker.com and it will be a similar page, but you will have pricing and you will have add to cart. However, we didn't put any resources in our EU website, which means the pictures are still the old one. Our traffic on EU
wow.
website, there's almost nothing. What do you say?
Yeah, it's a bit different.
For
yeah, like the layout.
Yeah, it's very different. It was created, I think, 3 or 4 years ago, and it has not been updated.
You're breaking up a bit, but yeah, if you could put the same effort, or well, maybe not you, but the same quality as the US website, which is one of the better filament websites I've seen, that would be pretty cool. Still can't hear you, completely frozen. Look at this beautiful Polymax PLA available in all kinds of colors. Except for, there's no pink? No pink internationally?
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you again.
Okay, I'm back?
Yeah.
Okay, so so even the new colors, we haven't updated the website with the new colors, EU website. So, but we have, if you go on, it's not ready, sorry. But ca.polymaker.com.
Ooh.
Did we put it? Oh no, we didn't put it live yet. But yeah, so I made a promise that we will release the Canadian website in 2022. Unfortunately, I didn't. But next week we should have this week or next week. Maybe, hopefully, this week if the testing goes well. If not, then next week you will have ca.polymaker.com. And you will have most of this out of stock. Because we rely on the same warehouse as Amazon, so it won't solve the stock issue in Canada, but at least you will have access to you won't have access to all of these crazy prices that you see on Amazon from all the trading company, and you will have access to our coupon code, all the promotion that we do around the website. So Canadian people will be able to enjoy all of that, gift cards, coupons on the live stream, and new product information, etc., etc. So you'll have access to all of this. You will have access to stocks also. So if
the stock is the nice thing. I like having access to seeing how much stock is available in each thing.
Yeah. So why we put the stock is mainly for businesses. So businesses, they want to feel that they are fully covered. So when you see almost 4 tons of proprietary PLA black, then you are okay to invest into that product for your print farm or whatever. So so Paisley's, Non-Fam, I think, Cyberhawk, the Three Heaven. Oh, actually, we have a lot of Canadian. So all Canadian people, we heard you, and it's coming. It's coming, and the stock issue will be solved slowly, starting from the first week of March. So starting from first week of March, we'll receive a weekly shipment, and then we'll slowly stock up on everything. So it's looking good for Canada in 2023. So and hopefully we'll slowly maybe have uk.polymaker.com, maybe fr.polymaker.com, slowly but surely. Okay, back to okay, so that was excellent product.
Too long of a tangent. How do we get there?
Small tangent. Okay, so 1-star review. Color is very different from pictures. The color is pretty much gray, not nearly as blue as the vivid picture. Okay, so that's muted blue. So let's go and check the picture. Oh, actually, have you guys seen Filament Frenzy? Oh, Filament Frenzy. Yeah, Filament Frenzy, I think. Have you seen his shot of the muted blue?
Oh, was that the muted blue?
beautiful.
Yeah. That was a beautiful image.
Let me see if I can find it again. But really, really, oh, this one. Look at this. There's this shot, but this is my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know how he took
that's
this
nice.
shot. But it's like a macro lens, right?
Yeah,
Or
that's
something
definitely a
like that.
macro lens.
Wow, this is beautiful. But anyway, that now it's up to your eyes to decide whether. So we have that's the color we display on Amazon. Oh, sorry. Okay, so that's the color we
Did
display
they say
on
it was too
Amazon.
gray?
No, they say the color is pretty much gray, not nearly as blue as the picture. So this is the picture. This is another reference picture. In my opinion, they looks. I don't think this one is more blue than this one. I don't think we are marketing an over blued material. So I mean, looking at.
I love the look at that. It has like grayish overtones, but I mean that's the point. So
yeah, I mean, muted means we mix the blue with gray. But what he's
Yeah.
saying is our picture is too blue compared to the real.
now
the
I'd like to
reality.
see a picture of their image, or like see what they printed and if they could share an image. Maybe request like, can you send a picture or something? We're
So
interested.
1-star review. So I will leave this for our support team. They will contact him or her. Okay, so another 1-star review. Not a fan of this filament at all. I've tried multiple prints with this filament at different extrusion temperature and just can't get this stuff to work for me. When I do get a print that doesn't just crumble with a little bit of pressure, it's really bumpy and lumpy. I haven't had this issue with other PLA filament, but then again, I've only been using the shiny ones. I definitely wouldn't recommend this PLA, although this is my first foray. What? Can you hear me?
Oh no, I was saying hello to Westery.
Oh, okay.
Ignore me.
Hey, Sarah, how are you? I think she's been printing with Dual as well.
I think everyone is at this point.
This is my first foray into matte PLA. I'm not sure I would go again. I'm definitely going to have a try to return the rolls that I have left, or just try to use some of this stuff for things around the house that don't need to look anything or be structurally supportive at all. Okay, so by the way, if you had that issue, we will definitely take back the spool. Don't be worried about that. But yeah, we did have some people that had issue printing with Polyterra, and it's always the same thing. They say that when they can get a print, it's very crumbly. So might be some issue with, I don't know, maybe under extrusion or something like this.
My general recommendation is to print at just a higher temperature. Again, that seems to help out with whatever issues it might have. It's a different formula, so it's not going to print identical to typical PLA, right? So I find it getting a little hot, and everyone that I've recommended that to, they're like, "Oh yeah, this is the solution." Then you get nice, clean matte prints, and it's beautiful.
Yeah. Hey Choi, thank you for lurking, and hi Dav Ganum, how are you? So the good thing is he's not. A lot of 1-star reviews say that they will stay away from the company and don't buy from the company. But I like that this review is focusing on Polyterra and not bringing all our product in the same basket. So this is very nice. Okay, a 5-star review. Consistency of print. Polymaker is the PLA for nice and consistent prints that is not only smooth and looks great, it's also strong. The variety of color is also pretty good and vibrant. Okay, this is a nice review. Polymaker is the PLA. We have, I know a lot of people still don't know, but we have, I mean, how many PLA do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
I mean,
11,
technically
12,
it's the PLA because that's the only PLA you have.
Yeah. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we have 17 different available formula at the moment. There should be at least one that works for your application if you're looking for a PLA. And most of them come with a wide range of color, right? Matte PLA, Polytera is 31 color, Marble 2 color, 10 color for satin. Oh, cosplay! I think, did I announce that on stream? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So, well, there you go. Yeah.
Cosplay, woo!
Yeah.
Yay!
So, yeah, I know it was awaited by a lot of people. So here we go. I had to do some work on making sure people understand what's the difference between the version A and version B. So, okay, what is cosplay? Okay, great. So I'm glad I at least make that product discovered to one people. So let me read, and you can let me know if it's easily understandable, because the biggest issue was the confusion between version A and version B. Polylight Cosplay is a special PLA formula designed for cosplay props application. It has been enhanced for ease of sending, durability, and paintability. Both versions of the formula feature more durability and ease of sending compared to regular PLA. Additionally, version A display an even easier sendability and paintability. Version B display an even higher durability.
Okay.
What is the difference between version A and version B? Because even with this, I'm sure people will still ask, so I just answer directly. After a couple of formula iteration, we developed a Polylight Cosplay, which was able to outperform the durability of regular PLA while being much easier to sand and paint. However, we found a way to improve the sandability even more, and another way to almost double the toughness of the material. Unfortunately, we could not implement both technology at the same time. Therefore, we decided to go ahead and release two versions. Version A with the first technology improvement to enhance sandability even more, and version B with the second technology improvement to enhance the durability even more. It is important to note that both display better durability and sandability than regular PLA while being easier to paint. And then the name is version B, durability with extra sandability, and version B, sandability with extra durability. So, and finally, I made this graph. So hopefully all of this makes the difference between version B and version A clear, because that was the...
That's actually not a bad graph. I know it's completely irrelevant, like what the values are, but that I remember telling my story. This is what sold me on Polymaker, was the PLA Pro, the graph on how it's more rigid and also what are the mechanical properties? It's rigid and strong.
It's durability and rigidity.
Yeah. So this type of graph works perfect for trying to explain what is going on.
And so the PLA Pro graph was based on almost nothing. It was purely an explanation graph. So I think you're talking on this graph.
Right.
So that was purely an explanation graph. So showing that PLA Pro is really a mix between the toughness of what's considered PLA Plus and the rigidity of regular PLA. So it's not...
And that is what it is, so that makes sense. But without understanding anything about materials, this was like my... I haven't purchased too many spools before this, but...
And this graph is based on values from our beta tester. So we had 10 beta tester that has ranked from 1 to 5, from 0 to 5.
Okay.
The paintability and the sandability and the durability. And we just made the average of all our beta tester and we put it there. So that's where it comes.
So from an outside perspective, just looking at it at the top, I'd say version B, I get A over B. But then I look at the bottom, and if I need it durable, I get B. So that's... I haven't used the product, so I can't tell which one is which. Or I have, no experience with them, but I would say I'd probably get the B if I had to guess.
Yeah, I mean, we released both because even in our beta tester, when we asked them to choose which samples, they released sample 1 and sample 2. it was exactly 50-50.
I guess it
Five of
depends
them-
what you're making too. Like Ethan says, it depends on the application. So if you're making like an armor, a suit of armor, or like a something very wearable, it's going to experience damage. You might want it more durable. But if you're making a really intricate, like maybe a piece you have to hold a sword or something, you might want it to be sandable or finishable. But I don't do
Yeah, the
cosplay,
three
so let me know in chat
both.
what you think. Which one would you get?
Yeah, the 3 even I think is right. So it like you said, it depends of what you
Mm.
make, and that's the reason why we released both. I mean, we thought it's very rare that we are going to release two formula for the same purpose. We've never done that actually. I think even Polymax PLA, we actually have two formula for Polymax PLA, but we decided to go for one. And Polyterra PLA had two formula as well, even more actually. But this cosplay, there were so much. Our beta tester were so much into. They are both very useful that we finally decided to. So thanks to the beta tester, we finally released both of them. Because you can think on our side, right? It's like 4 SKUs. Like we doubled the amount of SKUs, and they also asked to release larger spools, so that's why we have the 5 kg. So anyway, and to be honest, we had a fair amount of stock, but I'm very glad that the launch went very
Oh,
well.
so this is a good launch. Nice. I saw a lot of people, like I looked at your Twitter analytics, and a lot of people were viewing that and were interested. Like, I guess there's a lot of people, there's a demand for this product apparently. People just want to make easy to print, because not everyone can print. ABS is probably the best overall thing to use for cosplay, but it's such a pain to print. And if it warps a little bit, then you ruin aesthetics and you have to do a lot of post processing. I would still, we had this conversation, but I would still note that this is not a high temp material.
Haha! I got you
There you
here.
go. There you go.
What is the heat resistance of Polylite cosplay? During our market research, we found. Oh, it's supposed to be 4. Okay, I will change that. Sorry. 4 needs for cosplay application, sorted by priority: sandability, durability, paintability, heat resistance. Although cosplay solves 3 of the most important needs, it keeps the same temperature resistance as regular PLA, which is around 60 degrees C. We have different formula which do increase the heat resistance, but significantly compromise on the ease of printing. Who wrote this? Oh my god. Yeah, that's me. Significantly compromise on the ease of printing, which is often the case for 3D printing material. Ease of printing and heat resistance are the 2 main properties which we all want in the same material, but is the most challenging to develop. As a result, as we already formulated a very high quality ABS with great printability and dimensional stability, we would like to suggest our Polylite ABS for cosplay application requiring high heat resistance. It also displays durability and sandability. Yeah, because ABS already have all of that thing for cosplay, right? The only issue is that it's hard to print. But the problem is hard to print and heat resistance goes together. So as an alternative, we can also recommend Polylite ASA, which display the same features as Polylite ABS with an additional resistance to weather. Okay, so that's all the question I always got. So that's why I put it in the FAQ.
Perfect. Yeah, see, that's a question I would have.
Yeah.
Or, well, maybe I wouldn't have it. I just wanted to make sure that it's clear that it's not a direct replacement for ABS in terms of heat resistance.
Yeah.
But I am wondering, though, do you think it's better than a generic PLA? Could you say that? Or for heat resistance? Or is it pretty much... No, okay.
No, I would say it's the same.
Yeah. But it'd be interesting to see what people make with that.
Hard to print, I would disagree. Bob, I'm pretty sure he's referring to when I say ABS is hard to print. How to print ABS?
When your chamber can get to like 100 C, then that's pretty good. Oh, I finally fixed my issues printing ABS. It turns out when you stack a bunch of layers of material on top of your heater, the heat doesn't transfer well. So I'm finally able to get nice and thin prints with no lifting, and a long print time. So I'm very happy. I'll be printing the rest of my Voron parts on that printer. It's like nearly perfect. Oh, and I lost Nick. Buffering. I can show you a muffin.
Hello.
Make anyone hungry? Blueberry muffin. I can hear you a little bit.
Hello.
Also, now autofocus works. Never my stream. Always on the stream.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Am I here? Am I back? Still no?
Yeah, you are back now.
Am I back?
You are.
Can you hear me well? You see, every time I start a video of very high quality on YouTube, that it brings back
interesting.
Huh. Okay.
Maybe you gotta keep one playing in the background or something.
Yeah. So let me put. Yeah, what do you think about this? We wanted to create a cosplay material scientist for the release. So we had a graphic designer doing this one.
When we get STL for this?
No, actually, there is no STL. It's not a 3D model. It's just a graphic.
I know, but someone will make that one. The branding's really nice because a lot of people who do cosplay, they like a little bit of extra flair. So it's nice.
We really wanted to make something for that community, for prop maker.
Like, that'd be a good idea. You're breaking up. But the sword would be nice to make as a model. That'd be something kind of cool to have, like a large scale sword printed in the cosplay and finished.
Let me start another. Let me know when I come back.
You are back.
Okay. Yeah, I will just leave that video in the background. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if anyone would 3D model this, but can you see the Polymaker logo on the platform?
Oh, yeah, I can now. Nice.
So it's because we have the material scientist and the platform is a logo, right? So we wanted to keep the material scientist with the beaker, with the molecule behind, and we wanted to keep everything, but just make it a bit better. And also his hair is actually a helmet. It's a helmet, but with the shape of his hair. Anyway, I'm in love with that new material scientist that has dived into the cosplay universe. What is this? I want to offer promotion on your channel. Viewers, followers, chatbot. The price is lower than any competitors. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Oh, I can buy high quality people.
Yes. They're not the low quality viewers.
High quality viewers, good wine.
Maybe they use like Chat GPT or whatever that is, like the AI chat, and then they just like chat in your chat, so it like recognizes what you're saying and then responds based off of that. That's I'm not gonna. Great, someone's already working on that now.
Okay, so anyway, that was I think that's the only new product that has been released while I was away. I think.
Well, the dual silks.
Dual silk was. I think it was.
That?
It was
that wasn't. That was. Well, they're just like now shipping. Like you can just get them now. So.
Oh yeah. So we should be stock.
I still have some coming in. Like
stock.
They're just very fresh off the press.
And then metallic. Do we have everything in stock now?
That blue's probably still.
Oh, not. Silver no. Stock and still no. I know we have one shipment that is stay in the custom. Had a custom issue.
Or the blue. I want that blue. Like, I saw that. I'm like, I'm getting that. And then
and we have that one coming also. Remember? Wait,
Oh, I know. Do you think I remember every single product? Like, I don't even know which products I'm supposed to talk about at this point. Like, is this released yet? No.
we don't have that much new product, no?
No, 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 not at all.
Metallic blue and
Yeah.
metallic. I don't even know if it's gonna be this one or this one. I don't I don't remember. And where is do I have to see the
Ooh, Kevin RS received the Royal Blue Metallic. You'll have to print some stuff with it and post it on Discord. Yeah, that green. I'm excited for all those colors. Can you like just transfer them over here?
I think the metallic are my favorite. Whoa! Is this
Oh, and Edge of
another?
3D is asking on Galaxy ABS ASA.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
asking on that too.
end of February. I mean,
Sure.
for you, it should be end of January. Edge of 3D. So for all our partners, around end of January, because we finish production before Chinese New Year. But for people, it will be available. It will arrive in the US warehouse end of February.
You have to send me a list again of what colors are coming, because I still have printers that I want. Oh yeah, sorry, the list. Just show them. All right, someone clip this and send it to me.
Oh, I'm missing two. Oh, there. My favorite. Well, not supposed to be mine, but
Yeah, you stole that.
stole that from a kid. Okay.
Oh, we have a GIF of you with that too in the Discord.
We have what?
We have a GIF of you with that.
Oh yeah, you get a
yeah.
spoon.
Yeah.
I love that one. I really love that one.
Oh.
So as a reminder, we have the Galaxy Red. Can you even see the Galaxy?
No, you can't see Galaxy on a camera, or like at least like a live stream.
That's Galaxy Red. Galaxy. Oh, you can see a little bit more for the blue.
Oh, so you got the blue. Good.
Galaxy Blue. So this is ASA and the Galaxy Green. Not my best print, but hopefully you can see the Galaxy. So this is the Galaxy series for ASA. So that's Galaxy ASA.
That's nice.
And then I'm missing the dark gray, but there is a dark gray also for ABS. So teal, Galaxy teal, which was not supposed to be released, but people want it. So
I'll be using
Galaxy,
it. Yep.
Galaxy orange, Galaxy purple, and Steve asked us to develop Galaxy lime or a Galaxy light green. Like he wants the lime, but with the Galaxy. So we are also developing that one.
Like, is it this color or is it?
Yeah, this color, but in Galaxy.
Okay, awesome.
So is that our ABS lime or it's from Sparta?
That's yours.
So yeah, this one, but in Galaxy.
Got this in it.
Do you think I didn't know, but because I wanted to use that design to put on our website for as
it's open source.
Yeah,
you can use that.
And I realized that it's actually open. It's commercially you can use commercially. So
awesome. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any issue with that. If there is, someone in chat will let us know. Also, this is ABS Lime Muffin. I don't know what's that.
Why are you print muffin now?
I don't know. I was eating a muffin. We were talking about muffins. I looked up a muffin model, and it's a pretty nice model. Oh, there we go.
Hey, Loyal, how are you? It's been a long time. I haven't been on the LM show. Long time. I mean, compared to the frequency I was on. Right? It's been. I think I haven't joined any stream for the last at least 4 weeks. I think I haven't joined any stream. I need to
busy.
I'm missing all the vibe on Twitch and YouTube. I forgot who you were. It's been so long. Hi, I'm Nicholas, representative of Polymaker. If you would like to work together, Loyal, I'm available. You can reach out to me.
Thank you, Chewy.
Rocky Murph stuff to tell more Rocky Murph stuff to tell anyone, to tell everyone.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean? Is there
Special announcement.
what's the announcement? Sorry, did you write me something? Let me check.
Probably.
No, nothing. Yeah. By the way, I think I exceeded the the notification of DM limit of Discord. So I just go I just
Really?
go one by one and slowly.
Yeah, if you need
looking at
anything
it, it goes back to the
support,
top.
if you need anything support related for Polymaker, please open up a ticket so it's trackable and
Oh yeah,
it's not
much easier.
actually. Yeah,
Much
don't
easier.
don't DM Nick if it's not a private matter.
Yeah, it's much easier.
Because you probably
And
won't
also,
get. You want to get an answer.
yeah, a lot of people are reaching out to me for troubleshooting. I
Oh,
can assure you that you will have a much better answer on the forum on Discord than
yeah.
my answer. You first you will be much more responsive, and second you will be much more accurate.
Yeah, the forums are going
think
pretty
that-
good. I think people are starting to use them. I'm starting to even use them and answer questions on when I can.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I mean, I love the Discord that we have put together.
Custom printers
Very
channel. It's a good one.
useful, friendly, really really nice. Rip Artist, how are you? Sorry, I for some reason I really didn't follow up with the chat today. Hey, Disturb Medic, how are you? I'm available after the stream if you want. We can. I know we need to talk.
Yeah, message him. Message him for sure.
When are we going to get some details on the super top secret filament dryer? I have some 3 kg PTG spools that will need to stay fresh. Well, if it's super top secret, then definitely no detail on stream. I had a fantastic call with a new sponsor to be, and they want to pattern their community engagement after Polymaker. What does pattern mean?
I'd say like following your footsteps, like be like you.
Oh, pattern. Oh, follow the community engagement after.
I don't know. Yeah, can anyone even remotely have that that much engagement? I don't know. That's hard.
Has a wonderful impact on the community. Yeah, I mean it's a synergy. I like to call it a synergy. It's what's happening between the community and different not only Polymaker but different 3D printing company, and that synergy is just amazing. Really,
good
really
evening for Heathen.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh my god, I need to get back to have a sharp eye on the chat.
And on some Merc mods.
You've been practicing.
I mean, I stream like almost every day, so I'm getting used to it.
When you have a good product, the community comes along naturally.
Yes,
that is true. That is true. We should not forget that product is still at the core of a company, right? What is around is nice. I mean, we need to understand that company are people. We need to understand that company have principles. Companies support or do not support some stuff because they're people. But at the end of the day, the business is still relying on products. So, but that synergy is coming up with a lot of product. I mean, you can see all like this, the metallic. To be honest, it wouldn't have been created if we haven't built that synergy, because it was everything started with this, the sparkle filament. The sparkle dark green, sparkle dark blue, and then people really liked it, and then they wanted more cost effective, and then they liked the PLA Pro, and then they started asking if there is a way to mix, blah 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 blah. So all of these new products, they started from either the level 10 meeting, either from some discussion on Discord or on Twitter or any other social media. So yeah, we have so many new level 10 awesome squad this week alone. Oh yeah, I've seen that. It's
a lot to get level 10.
Is
going to start bumping that up.
So we'll, but that's great. I mean, if we can keep people in the meeting at the same time below 20, I think that's going to be nice. If we exceed that, then we'll start to have some difficulties to be efficient during this meeting, because that's
what do we get for level 30? Any special awards for level 30? I think
Do
I'm
we
the
have
only
anyone
one so
in
far.
level 30 or only you?
I'm level 30. I hit 30
Only
club.
you, right? That's going to be well.
I mean, I read every single comment and almost reply to most of them. So
I just asked Nick. Oh yeah, yeah. I was not very active the last few weeks. I was not very active. The thing about Polymaker is they're humble and not just appreciate the community, they especially back it up. Humble means when you the thing about, oh my god, also I didn't use English so much during the holiday either. So thing about Polymaker is they're humble and just appreciate the community. Yeah, I think I understand what you mean. Yes, awesome.
yeah, I don't know a good definition for it, but you're very humble, like you're like easygoing and
Oh,
just
humble.
nice.
Okay, yeah, great.
Yeah,
Cyberhawk, thank you. Actually, it's just even the way it's pronounced is so different that I didn't even make the relationship between the two. Okay,
nice.
okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Silverback. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's continue our review. The review because that's supposed to be the stream. Pointer is okay. So this one good. Thank you again. Okay, next one. 1-star review. Incredibly brittle. Snaps with any tension on the spool.
Oh, that's the
This
wood.
particular PLA is so brittle and delicate to handle. It will snap when feeding my. Oh, what is the X Pro? X Pro 3D printer. Oh, the GD Tech. Oh, okay, got it. It was next to the printer when the filament snapped while feeding from the spool. This is typically factory mount the spool on a fixed roller on the rear of the printer. Tension was minimal. I suspect that if I unspool the filament and let it lie in a tangle behind the printer, risking it catching something on the spool, it might print smaller items. It might print smaller items. Okay, yes. I mean, there is no much we can do.
Yeah, it's just
Maybe surprised when you come from regular PLA to lightweight PLA, you might be surprised from the brittleness difference. But unfortunately, that's how preformed is. It's very brittle. I mean, you cannot bend it.
yeah. I had some experience printing this out in it, the ice cream cone, and
Plywood?
no, that's the lightweight PLA in wood color.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's the same concept. Yeah, it's just you got to go slow, and it's pretty brittle.
Yeah. It's okay. Next one. Color is very different. Color is pretty much gray. Oh, he left 2 reviews. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry. This is because.
Oh, that's a brand new review.
No. It's because I left the 1-star. So the next one. 5-star review for ABS. Works great with 3D pen. The print quality is great with the Script 3D pen. It flows smoothly at 220, rarely a bubble, and cool fast. Really?
Maybe it's not actually 220.
We have
or
someone
maybe
printing our ABS at 220.
well, it's a 3D pen, so maybe it sits in the heating chamber for longer, so it's able to melt easier. I don't know. That's interesting. You're breaking up again. If you can hear me.
Yeah.
Also, I got
Well,
my prints are almost done. You guys want to see some prints? Look at this thing. Whoa.
Okay, am I back now?
Yeah.
Okay. So you had a double. Whoa, that's so cool.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing another swap, but it just worked out.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's so cool. That should be. Is the model? Do you know from who is the model? Can we use that on the website?
It's on printables and it's able for commercial use. So we'll have to see.
Whoa.
I'll send a link over to it.
Oh yeah, that's so cool. I found a spool adapter for Polymaker in my Bambu AMS and some for different size spools. It did not work well, so I'm making a spool winder. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people rewinding our carbon spool on plastic spool. Is hopefully all the discussions that are happening will brought up some good ideas from communities or companies. Yellow racing stripe, nice. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Also,
Yeah.
the
Look at.
Sorry
Sorry to sidetrack the chat, but look at all of those low poly models. They are freaking epic. I don't know. I liked the one that I'm printing, but I'm gonna be printing a bunch of these. They're so nice.
Which one? Yeah, we can. How? What are you sharing? Is it this? Is that the link you just sent?
Yes. That person just has the low poly model. I mean, this is one of the things where you have to look into a little bit, but.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Maybe we should have all our dual that are these cards. Is there enough card for the dual? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's a lot. Yeah.
9. Yeah, there's enough. Maybe all our silk should be represented by one of these cards.
Okay, so they did post their Twitter, so this is more than likely their model too. So you can reach out to that person on Twitter and ask them.
Yeah. Cool. That's a good idea. Okay, so if I'm back, let's go next. So this is good. Next is the worst filament I have tried. Could not get this filament to adhere or stop warping no matter what I've tried. Have never had these issues with the brands I usually use, will not buy again, and do not recommend. Waste of money and extremely frustrating to throw out half of a roll because nothing is printing well. Okay. Yeah. We do have some people with adhesion issue with Polyterra PLA. Some other people that it adhere too much.
Again, people are printing it too cold. They're used to printing stuff at like 190C, and that does not work for Polyterra very well.
Loyal, I'll post some reviews. You can post reviews of your own filament. The LL Sparkle Green. Amazing color.
My first Galaxy Dark Blue, I did buy it myself on Amazon because I wanted to try it.
Did you leave a review?
No.
Did you leave a review? Need to leave a review. Need to help people to make a decision. Because a lot of people rely on Amazon reviews, which
I know. I'm really bad at even post my makes of. We were talking about this yesterday on the Z and Z show that people are just not doing a good job of posting their prints and their makes and reviews of stuff. Because that's how people find stuff, is when people post pictures of a model. Like you wouldn't find this model if I wasn't sharing it.
Yes. True. That's true. And Sparkle, best filament ever. I just printed a sword with the pink PLA and had no problem. Yeah, I mean, especially if you print with the Polylite PLA. By the way, Polylite PLA is not selling as much as I thought it would be. I think because we start to have so many PLA that it draw people away from our regular PLA. So, but yeah, I mean, our Polylite PLA is still a very good PLA. It might be just a regular PLA, but still a very good one. I print 98% of my Polymaker at 205 with. Yeah, again, we have to
with a hard nozzle. Wow.
Which material, right? I got 2 spools of the metallic blue in recently, just trying to find something awesome to print with it now. Oh, that means you order it from Amazon. So that means Ariel Wolf, you can leave a review if it's good. Amazon reviews are mostly bought. No reason to rely on them. I know the Amazon product testing scene quite well. 3D printing companies are not different there. Most of the Chinese company buys reviews.
Yeah.
Sebastian, that used to be true. That used to be true 2 years ago. But I can assure you now it's no more.
I can say that from experience too, that there's not as much people reaching out for fake reviews. It used to be a lot bigger.
Yeah, the risk, the policy changed 2 years ago from Amazon put companies too much at risk. You would lose if it's the very beginning, then why not? Because you have nothing to lose. But very quickly, you quickly realize that there is too much at risk. So yes, it used to be true, but no more. Polymaker maybe does not, but maybe did not learn from what happened to OK, etc.
Oh, is Aki gone? Interesting.
I don't know. It actually was in my near 800 bulk order directly from Polymaker site. Oh, nice. Thank you. Oh, was it because of the coupon? Oh yeah. By the way, if you didn't know, we had a very nice time with Modbot. The celebration.
That was very good. Yeah.
It was amazing. He always finds some good ideas to for his celebration, so it was nice. Okay. Where was I? Next one, 5-star, looks good. Using the beige for some special print project, it looks good and no adhesion problem. Nice. Actually, I think our beige is our worst color in our Playlight PLA. I think in terms of sales. Nice shine. It has a nice shine to it. Sticks to the bed with no issue. Yeah, finally someone with a good experience on Amazon with Silk. I think our Silk PLA do not have a lot of good reviews. A lot of people have issues with Silk.
It's a nice color. Get the. I was normally saying to get the magenta because it was like the nicest at the time, but there's so many other colors now that it's hard to recommend just one. But the magenta is very nice. Although it's not like I got the magenta up here, and they're not the same color. I like the darker of the silk for sure. Oh, actually, this is the same magenta that goes into the dual silks, right?
Yes.
Or that's probably why I like it so much because it's that nice dark.
Yeah, all the dual uses existing silk color.
Yeah. Print it off here. This failed right at the end, which is kind of sad, but
really?
This is the Brawly.
It's not supposed to be like this?
No, one of the little pieces it snapped off of the bed. It's a very little piece and just killed it. So, but that came out really, really interesting for the dual color.
Yeah.
Even though it's a solid, it's crazy.
I was not a super fan of dual color, to be honest.
I wasn't either. I was like, okay, they're nice, but then when you print stuff that's organic, you get all those like color swaps. Oh, I don't know show this, but yeah, you get like the effect of it's a lot different. It's not just one side's one color, one side's the other. It's dependent on the layer to layer. Like I'll show you when this finishes, if it finishes during stream, but it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, now that I see all the prints from people,
and you see the swatches. This is kind of cool. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So something interesting about this, depending on which way the infill goes, it'll show one side more than the other as it goes layer to layer. So you can get some cool like swatches. And that's the same effect that you get with when you're doing a period print and you have different infill. When it goes one way versus another, it gives it that pattern. So you purposely make stuff at a low layer height, so you get this nice thick transition. It's very cool.
Yeah, that's nice. I need to find something I can print them all. Well, the car. But anyway, Disturb Medic. Like I said, let's find some time, maybe after the stream, if you are available, we can talk about this. I do 2 color with my Anet A30M. Don't know what is this. Magenta is still one of my favorite. Love the lime, the chrome, the purple. Oh, by the way, we shipped out Monday. We shipped out the silk. We shipped out the silk brass. Oh, I'm not sharing. Sorry. We shipped out the silk brass and the silk peridot green this Monday. So it will arrive in around 1 month. And these colors are just amazing. These colors are that's some of my favorite colors for the silk. So yeah, soon you'll be able to pre-order when it will be like around 1 to 2 weeks to arrive. Then it will be on pre-order.
It's a nice
First
color.
ones.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I remember at the beginning you're like, there's no way you'd get every single color, and no, that's not the goal. Like, it's hard to find. I like all the colors, but it's hard to find like the best ones because they're all so good.
I wonder why Bamboo built the Polymaker filament as a built-in choice along with Bamboo Arms filament when Polymaker has carbo spool. Bamboo did not respond with an answer when I asked them. Yeah. I was approached by a filament company on Facebook that offer refund me if they buy their filament and leave a review a couple of weeks ago. Blah, blah, blah. I printed D20. Yeah, Loyal. I will try to get you when they arrive. The brass and the peridot green are beautiful, really beautiful. Yeah, Paisleys, beautiful.
Yeah, that's really nice. But again, like, it's at this point, unless you're doing of course you can print everything in the same color, but we'll have to find a lot of good models that work with specific colors to show off, why you'd want to print this in a specific color. Nice, yeah.
Oh, I need to show you something. Let me. I need to show you something. Talking about colors. Yeah, Paisleys. I don't know if you have filled in the form yet for all the silk and the dual and this kind of thing. Make sure to fill in the form like we discussed. The A30M is a printer from Gitek with 2 colors in a single head. Oh, really? Oh, 2 color. Okay, yeah. Like the Flashport or something, right? So if you look for, we have a partner from France called En Trois Dimensions. This one, and look at this. This
I've been following that, and
yeah,
absolutely incredible. This is all Polytera, I believe, right?
It's a mix actually. He mixed silk, Polytera, metallic. He mixed everything just to have the perfect color every time.
It makes me want to get like 1,000 MMU just so I can do the color swaps like that.
Yeah,
that's
he
crazy.
has 8 colors, I think, and look at all of this. This is bronze, fossil gray, like silk bronze, fossil gray, regular red, Polylight PLA, cotton white, I think. This was army red, I think. This was mostly, I get muted red, I think. Yeah, mostly Polytera, but I mean, his models and work are just amazing. I really love this one. You don't need MMU for color swap. I do them all the time.
Yeah, well,
the color.
I think this is single layer, so.
Yeah, this is single layer. Yeah. He used to make.
You could probably do something like this that would be a color swap. It's like a single layer. That'd be nice. But look at that, it's so cool.
I think he has
so smooth too.
Another
it does not look printed. It looks like printed.
Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. Really, really amazing. Anyway, I did send him the whole palette of colors, similar as I just did for Filament Frenzy, and I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, it's always the perfect color. You know, like it's the real color. It's the color that it should be. So I'm really glad that our range of colors allows to reach what you have in mind. You don't have to compromise on. Even you see the different green, can always find the green that would match the best. So
yep.
Like this make me realize that we have a nice color range. I mean, I like our color range, but when I see what people make with it, makes me realize it's really good. I know nothing about Pokemon, but they look awesome. Yeah, I think it's called Gotta
catch them all.
Yeah, gotta catch them all. I don't remember how it's called, but it's it's very popular in Japan apparently. Poke something. Hey, Auto Drop, how are you? I know nothing about
Auto Drop. Nice, welcome in.
if Mrs. LM lets me, I'm going to print this giant dice in the dual color filament. Yeah. Oh, did it finish your sparkle green giant dice? Did it finish? I didn't see
I think that's what the link is for.
Oh, he sent the link. Oh
Yeah, Instagram.
Check. Let me check. Okay. What?
I wonder how many of the spool, like, how many spools he's going to go through of just his own filament.
I don't know how heavy is this, but I mean, we cannot deny that this filament prints so. I mean, you can barely see the layers, right?
That's a PLA Pro, right?
Yeah, that's PLA Pro.
Yeah.
Sparkle green. Yeah, I mean, it's.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has a picture, an actual picture. But even if we zoom in, I
800
mean,
grams.
no,
You could probably use something like lightning infill. That would probably work well enough.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, the metallic colors are my favorite. Currently,
Yes.
my favorite. It was Polymax PC for pretty much the 7 first years at
I
Polymaker.
still like Galaxy Dark Blue. I like the. Are there any plans to do more of this type of sparkle?
The Galaxy, not
Yeah.
yet, to come up with some nice colors. I know we talked about a dark purple.
So nice. Yeah, like a purple version of this. Like, come on, guys. You know you want it. You know you want it.
Thank you, Tech Titan 3D. Okay, next. How many
Next.
reviews did we do?
one per hour.
Just a mite redder than Kirby. Polymaker does have a pink that's perfect for Kirby, but this is also being used for other things. This magenta is bright and beautiful.
It is. Yeah. Very beautiful.
Yeah, that's the magenta, exactly.
It's like, well, to have like one test print for every color. Thinking it's like, oh, there you go. I don't have that. Roboting. Auto tune. Nope. What if I read it? Made my Kirby with very little string out of the box. Color and print quality are on par with expectations. Very good. 5 stars. All right, I think you're back now.
Okay, I'm back. Okay. Next. Great filament. This is a great filament at a reasonable price. It was very satisfied with the print quality on my Ender 3 V2. No issue at all. Thank you so much, Brad Fisher, for sharing your review. Another 5-star review for PS6CF. Incredibly strong, works great without an enclosure, but dry box is a must. Yes, that's a great summary. No enclosure, please, for nylon, or at least no environment temperature that goes above 50 degrees C. Otherwise, it will warp.
Right now, actually.
Yeah. This stuff is nothing short of amazing with the right setup and prints well open frame, whereas ASA prints without a pop-up are super brittle for me. Printing in my garage, which is around 40 to 50 degree Fahrenheit, which I don't know what it gives in Celsius.
That's
okay,
like
that's cold.
Very cold.
With dryer 70 degree and reverse Bowden from the dry box to the dry setup. NF5 Pro with microshift and BMG clone, extruder and microshift 0.0, blah, 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 blah. Fine at 0 except bridging and overhang. Yeah. PI sheet on the flat side with little glue stick. 90 degrees C first layer. 35 C other layers. Okay, interesting. The part sticks, so solidify. You can pick the entire print up by grabbing the part. It won't let go, so definitely not warping. Video attached shows me beating a bracket printed with a mini sledge. No other filament I've used would come close to taking that abuse.
Well,
And even after breaking, its split section was still holding on enough that you couldn't pull it apart without twisting it. Okay.
let's see, break the toaster. Okay.
Don't break that beautiful toaster.
I think I did
Beautiful,
actually. Oops.
engineering toaster.
It finally broke the handle. Oh well.
Oh, okay. Polymaker, is any PLA filament safe for food use? Maybe I should welcome you in our Discord, talking about food safe.
Yeah,
but
I can't tell if stuff is a trick question at this point because we talk about it so much, or people are actually interested.
Bitsy Cognito, any PLA filament food safe for the short answer is no. We don't have any filament for that are food safe. That's the short answer. If you want to learn more, Bitsy Cognito, I welcome you to our Discord, discord.polymaker.com, or bang this. No, you're on YouTube, so discord.polymaker.com. And then if you go to our Printbuster section, there is FFF 3D printing food safe, and you will find all your answer there, or you can even ask directly your answer there. 40 degree Fahrenheit is 4 degrees C.
Yeah, it's cold.
Our PS6CF at 4 degrees C. Oh, that's nice. I mean, it's very good for the warp-free technology, right? Because the colder and the more you control the crystallization rate. So yeah. I eat PLA for breakfast.
And one thing I'll note is, because I just went to go slice some of that, and like the stock bed temps was like 100 C or something. So I don't know if other PA6s, CFs are, they don't have that technology, but it's very different. It's printing yours versus seeing what others require to be printed.
Yeah, we had some issue, people using generic nylon profile as a start, but the problem is all of these profiles have a very high bed temperature. PSA, don't eat PLA, it will stunt your growth. I chew PLA and wash it down with water from the garden hose. Printer Pro. Okay, let me go next. Great filament. The print we made were very smooth and even. Would definitely recommend and will be buying again. ASA. Yeah, ASA is not short of good review. I know people really like our ASA. Quality was very good. Material did not break down because of cold weather. Oh, interesting. Actually, Polytera PLA has a higher toughness than regular PLA. So, like, it's softer. It will not be that brittle if it's printed well. Another for Polytera PLA. Love it. Works great. Love the print that I get from these filaments. Very nice. Thank you for the review. What's the next one? Okay. Okay, so I just said that ASA is not short of good review, and of course now we have a big 1-star review. Absolute garbage. Layer delamination. I purchased 2 spools in black and red color. Both of them have layer delamination issue. Experimented with different temperature, higher and lower, but the result is the same. Also tried to dry them, but that did not help either. Whatever I got is junk. What a shame, such a waste of money. So someone that really had a bad experience with our ASA. Hopefully he didn't mistaken the ASA with PLA, because that happened. People really complaining about the product, but they didn't realize it was not PLA.
I can see that happening, yeah. I mean, it's the same packaging, and it looks the same, so... except it doesn't. No, it comes in a different package.
The next one from Get Cheeky. Bought teal, got mint green, prints poorly. When I purchased this, it was advertised as teal. I now see that it's listed as aquamarine. I would call it mint green. It's light, mostly green shade that is associated with dentist, toothpaste, and hospital. It doesn't even match the image on the box. Really?
Aquamarine? What color is that?
I don't know.
Is it? Which
So
PLA?
that's our teal. Looks like we also call it turquoise. Okay. Where did he see aquamarine? Azure blue? Maybe he mixed up with Azure blue. Or aqua blue? Maybe he mixed up with aqua blue.
Is it the teal though?
Yeah, this is the teal. So he purchased the teal, and he's saying this is mean green. This is not teal.
Huh? I don't know what they got, but teal. Well,
Yeah. Anyway, I mean,
it's a TPU, but like this is it's teal. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, most of the review about colors, I don't really. It's
Yeah.
not that I don't care, but I take it with.
Again,
filters.
if they took a picture of this and showed what they had, maybe theirs is different, and then other people in the comments be like, "Yeah, that's the right color."
Yeah. This is the second spool of Polymaker Polylight I've tried. Some people seem to really like it. However, I just seem to have a tons of problem with it. It does not stick well to my texture PEI bed. Even added PVA glue or magic glue, it tends to warp as bad as pure PLA. As bad as pure PLA? What's the difference between Polylight PLA and pure PLA? If
like
not
regular
worse.
PLA.
That's regular PLA, right? Polylight PLA.
Wow.
Other brands of PLA Plus, PLA Pro, or whatever they want to call it, generally print much easier than pure PLA. This is funny. When I see this is funny because for me, there is no printability difference between a regular PLA or a modified PLA.
Right.
But the feeling of it's a PLA Plus or PLA Pro, it makes people feel that it prints better. But
I gotta say though, your PLA Pro does print very, very well. I don't know what it is.
Compared to our regular Polylight PLA?
I mean they both print pretty well, but it's noticeably different. It's like something about it. I don't know. Maybe it's the finish is different. I think that's what it is.
Maybe. To get it to print decently at all, I've lowered the temperature almost too much. It seems to get partial clog now and slow down the first layer, force the zero, blah. I'm using copper Volcano hot end with diamond back 0.6 nozzle, so maybe it just doesn't like high flow setup.
Huh.
Okay, interesting. Oh, okay. So we have another one that says our PTG is not teal. This isn't teal, it's light turquoise.
Huh.
Okay, so that's a second review that so this is not teal, it's turquoise. What's the difference between turquoise and teal?
Turquoise is like green, right? I don't know.
Very high quality PLA layer line are almost invisible for Polytera PLA with that color. Very special PLA, great for pots and sculptures.
Green almost.
Some people are colorblind.
Yeah, honestly.
Tactile 3D. Isaac, can you start marketing with Pantone or RAL color code to eliminate confusion and increase professional spec use? Pantone we cannot. RAL we can. I don't know if that's going to help much, but we could. I mean, we have the hex code already, but even the hex code we can find some differences depending on how you see the plastic or something. But yeah, we are working on some projects to improve that has been discussed on Discord already. I'm glad I'm colorblind. I just take what's written as the color. Maybe each spool needs a comment like microwave times and temperature. All printers are different on temperature, test and adjust for perfect print. Yeah, that's actually written in our TDS. In our TDS.
Microwave filament. Like, what would happen if you like microwaved a spool of filament? Don't try this at home, but I wonder what would happen.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Will, maybe it will dry a little bit.
Yes, I was wondering. Like,
microwave is about exciting water molecule, right?
Right. So I wonder what that would do.
It's just gonna excite the molecules in the filament, and maybe we'll release a few, but I don't think it's gonna do anything.
Doyle's already microwaving it.
Don't do that. I'm not saying that's just my guess. I don't want to wake up tomorrow with Twitter full of...
all right, forget I said it.
Yeah, Polymaker has asked to.
Actually, no,
start
you
with
know what?
filament.
I wonder how many people have tried microwaving it to dry their filament, though. I wonder what percentage of people
Too
try
late.
it.
I'm microwaving it now. We're gonna have a tweet from Loyal tomorrow, guys. The show is cancelled. Half of my house is blown away.
Uh,
I need a microwave anyway. Be right back. I need a new
the
microwave.
sparkles are sparkling. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
5
Silverback. That's
kg
exactly what I do too.
good. Good for PLA. Works great. Tougher than regular PLA. Okay, that's interesting because they bought our regular PLA. Tougher than regular PLA. I read a bunch of that the CF made is more brittle, but I disagree. Annealing with sand made it really strong. I've made a few AR-15 butt stock, and they are tough as nail. I don't know what is this, but
It's parts for guns.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
With regular PLA, okay, that's interesting. I thought they used PLA Pro. Anyway, okay. Thank you for the review, Matt Tolson. Next,
Cardboard spools don't melt in the microwave.
I have a microwave in the attic, and I'm willing to sacrifice sacrifice for science.
I don't recommend it, but if you do, make sure to record it and post it over on the Discord. I don't recommend it, not at all. But do
nothing
share.
happened, if something
Yeah.
happened, please don't share anything in the
Yeah,
Polymaker.
don't share anything. Yeah.
ASA, excellent filament. Yeah. ASA has given me stronger and more dimensionally accurate parts than any other filament. This is the only brand I've tried, but I bought it again since the first reel was so good. I had no problem with moisture affecting the filament. I didn't do any special containment, and I had the spool going for a few months. Awesome, Russell M. Thank you so much for the review. I do see a lot of people liking our ASA. Another review for matte PLA for the muted white. Great for retro computers. This is almost the perfect colors of beige for making parts for all computers and other gears. And actually, that's the reason why we released the muted white. Because if you know Richard from the guy that is making the system covers in the UK, then we released that for him. And
so they use Polyterra for that?
Yeah, he used Polyterra.
Nice.
This matte formula requires a higher temperature and tends to be a lot more stringy than other PLA. Okay, so that's most likely why he didn't give the 5-star. Thank you, Nathan. Next is Polylight PLA 3 kg red. That's the Ivan Miranda spool. Very nice prints. Love this color of red. Their 5 kg also works great. They are really nice when you don't want to change out spools multiple times when doing a large print. The cost is cheap when you factor the price of 5 1 kg spool. Yes, that's the goal. We will have to buy a spool holder to make something up if you use these. They are large. Yes, I think who made on Discord a custom spool holder for big spool? Was it Bob? Like he welded some stuff together? Was it Bob? I don't remember.
Yeah, he welded together a custom spool holder for 3 kg.
Yeah, you will need a special spool holder for large spool.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I like to see Bob did, right? Yeah. I remember the picture. I like to see a good review for Silk. Because I know it's not an easy filament to work with.
This looks so hard. I can't seem to print it. I can't seem to stop printing it. That's the issue.
Waiting for the release of the 10 kg. I legit just put a benchy in the microwave. Nothing happened. Yeah, I mean it's just plastic.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm okay for like a scientific test that I do not recommend. You know, seeing the moisture content before and after. Like, if you have a really stringy spool of filament, you dry it in the microwave, and then you see if it's not stringy. That I would totally not recommend doing that, but
I don't recommend. But if you do it this way, but I don't recommend it. But please do this way. um, okay, so Silk Chrome, excellent. I use this to print a Chrome nameplate, having mix of experiences with metal looking and metal composite PLA. I wasn't expecting much. This looks like Chrome. That's slightly gray, but it's super shiny with excellent adhesion, no layer line. The wall artifacts are the result of low resolution shapes, not filament or support showing through. It printed dual color very well, meaning it didn't cause any issue with the PLA I used for the embedded text, which is clear PLA from Atomic Filament. I go to them for specialty filament. Oh, nice. Okay, so that means he did have a picture of something he had printed. Let's go and check it out. Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Okay, interesting.
Huh.
Nice. Okay.
So is the text clear? Well,
yeah, looks like clear Atomic Filament.
Oh my god, that drag chain. Sorry, I have to look at their printer. That's one way of doing it.
Yeah, I mean, most likely that's why he had good experience, because I think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, looks like my printers. Looks the one that's down there. Yeah, you're breaking up again. Oh.
Yeah.
Also show off. Right, while he's breaking up, let's see. LDO torque wrench. There we go. Yeah, every time I show off a print, you magically pop back up. Oh my god, the clear PETGs, they look so nice. Like, I was surprised. And this is all printed at 280C. Like, I was surprised that worked too. That's crazy. Thank you, Chewy, for that recommendation. Printing everything like ridiculously hot. It seems like the whole server just like print everything hot. That solves all your issues. Warping, print it hot. Layer adhesion, print it hot.
Okay, I think I'm back. Thank you for filling up the gaps.
That's what I'm for.
Green colors does not match the picture, not dark.
You're not showing your screen either.
Way late delivery. Okay, so
share your screen.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so someone was really not happy with our Polyterra PLA Army Dark Green because the green color is not dark enough, apparently. And Amazon was very late to deliver. So looking at the picture, I mean, I did print a lot with Polyterra. It does look like this. Maybe, okay, so he wanted something darker, I guess.
I've never tried that one, so.
Delivery isn't on Unique, that's posted on Amazon. Yeah, but that's the review on Amazon, so yeah, that's fine. ABS, great ABS, worked great on the item I printed. Nice. Thank you for the review.
Good.
I want our ABS to be more. Sorry.
I mean, I recommend the heck out of that to pretty much anyone who's needing to print a printer. The ABS, it's just for the price. There's nothing else that's well, okay. I haven't tried them, but judging from other people said, there's nothing else that's in the same ballpark.
Yeah, I think we have.
It's really good.
ABS. It's the printing of practically anything.
You can practically print anything.
So he left the filament a bad review. Yeah, but that happened a lot. Computer screens aren't going to match physical items. They are different color space. That's why hex code don't work.
Yeah,
there is but there is some way. We discussed on Discord. There's some ways having more pictures from the community with different angles, different lighting, so that you can have an overall impression of the color. So there is some ways that we can improve that. So, I mean, I understand these reviews, and we will work on improving that. Polymaker ABS is a very low order.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't market it because we don't want people to think that it's less dangerous or something like this. But yeah, it is a feedback that we receive a lot. Actually, I think on Amazon maybe we put it. Actually, we put low order. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
it's a selling point. People are going to talk about it, so you might as well.
No fuss, no miss for Fossil Gray Polytera PLA. Prints well at 195. It's funny because the settings are all over the place. In the
Yeah.
prints well at 220, prints well at 195, prints well at 205. So, yeah, I guess.
How's it going, Maker Viking? Welcome in.
Hey, Maker Viking. That next person, if they research the material, they would know it's a bit more brittle and you have to be careful with support. No stringing, can be a bit rubbery when it gets too hot. Yes, it also seems to contract a lot. However, I'm in the basement, which isn't super warm. If you must heat it bed, keep it low so there is less change. I've only had issue with large print, and it just took a little time to dial in. Very reasonable. Print strong with 3 walls and cubic infill. Dial the flow back on the infill a bit and adjust bridging. And this stuff will print over 10% infill, no problem. If the infill flow is too high, this stuff will catch as it passes over the top, causing the lines to break and many globs. Okay. Prints the wall at 50 meters per second. Everything else up or down from there. If you raise the speed, raise the temperature, the stuff changes its characteristic with changes in temperature. Oak with fan, but absolutely required for bridging. Oh, that's a nice review. A nice way of helping people that will buy the product. It's very nice. Okay, so we go from the best therapy to the worst therapy.
It's almost like printing settings in hardware makes a difference.
The most brittle PLA I have ever bought. Do not recommend. Print went fine. When to pull support off, an entire model collapsed. I've had some bad PLA before, but this ices the cake. Will not buy again. Well, hopefully our other formula would match better your. Well, it's interesting that this werewolf went for a 3 kg roll directly, and so that was I guess that was a gamble, but it didn't end up very well. The next one, also a bad review for Polytera. Not as good as competition. The print quality of this filament is subpar, especially when the price is the same as other popular brands like Overture, Polymaker. He didn't realize that he was a Polytera Polymaker.
No, it's Polytera, different brand.
That's the first time I have this. The print quality of this filament is subpar, especially when the price is the same as other popular brands like Overture, Polymaker, etc. Left plenty of air bubbles, stringiness, and has a hard time sticking to the bed. I don't think I will be buying this filament again. I will go back to Polymaker. No, I'm joking. There is not that last part, but that's a funny review.
I love Polymaker, just don't use Polymaker.
Yeah.
But to be fair, though, you have so much stuff in your lineup that you could absolutely hate a product. Like maybe Polytera just doesn't work for you in your application. But then the regular PLA works great because they're just different.
Yeah, I understand. It's just funny the way he put it. It's like, this Polymaker product is not good. I go back to Polymaker. Okay, so that was page number 1. 13 left. Polytera PLA.
2 hours.
Warping and adhesion issue. Running this through 1 week old Prusa, and it just plain sucks. Other brand works perfectly and look incredible. I wish they say other product instead of other brand. Polymaker Polytera warps under old setting and has adhesion issue even with a heated build plate. First roll of this garbage, and it will be my last from this brand. I will spend $3 more for quality and reliability. Let's go to PLA Pro. But yeah, okay. So bad experience with Polytera, which has scared away this customer from our entire brand. So this is what I'm always trying to avoid, is people needs to have a good experience with the first Polymaker product. Otherwise, it's the whole lineup that's going to be skipped just because one product didn't perform well for them. Okay, PA6EF, another good review for PA6EF, 3 legs. Okay, on the Mark 3S owners, here's the guide. First, a checklist you will need. A dry box that can maintain 20% of lower. I also have 7-watt heater in mine, okay. A reverse Bowden tube for a dry box, yes. A hardened nozzle, yes. Probably an enclosure. I'm not sure how it prints without one. It prints fine. A build plate, slathered
covered,
in
coated.
glue stick, covered in glue stick. I personally use a combo of glue stick and Aquanet hairspray.
Wow, that's a first. Glue stick and hairspray. They could decide which one they want, so they put both.
Then you want to use some sort of something to go to this, not paste bin URL, blah, 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 and download the profile bundle I made for this. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, thank you, 3 Legs, for sharing this. This is useful for people that get started with that filament.
The hairspray holds the glue stick down. Yeah, having trouble getting glue stick to print? Use hairspray.
And here's my virus. I want you to download. Seems like folks don't know how to adjust per type of filament and don't consider the environment their printer is in the factory. Yeah. Next stage arcade. That's anyway something we'll have to solve if we really want 3D printing to go mainstream. We cannot expect people to do all of this work, and so in any case, we'll have to solve that. Smarter printer, better filament, smarter slicer. That's the way to go. Is that finished?
Yeah.
How is it?
It's good. It's good. It's very.
Oh, that's the puzzle, right? I mean, the thing that.
Yeah, I haven't tested them yet. I don't know how though. Let's see. Oof, that's that goes like that. This one goes like.
Does it fit?
Oh, okay. That goes like this. Okay, I'll share like that. That one's like that. And this one. Yeah, oh, that's upside down.
Maybe on top you can put the fin on top. No, the fin, I think.
I guess the other. Where the heck did this one go? Help, chat. Which I can't do a puzzle. I think they.
Do they? No, they should.
I don't know.
It should be on top. There should be the fin or something that goes.
Let me use a cheat sheet. So it's it's fish on fish. They don't go together. So it sits like this somehow.
Oh, there's 3 different or 2 different?
There's another one. There's a 4th one. Like that again. But I mean, this goes together like perfect though.
Okay, nice. Is that
pretty good?
The brown or bronze and the dual?
Yeah, this is the new PLA Pro.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. Pretty good. Good job.
Texture glass bed, then glue stick. Put a PAI sheet on a texture glass print bed, then glue stick, then painted tapes, then hairspray, cleaning and leveling.
No, you forgot the nano adhesive, nanopolymer. You want to put that on, and the glue stick on top of that.
I mean, blue tapes. I think blue tape I used blue tape for at least a year of my beginning of 3D printing. I mean, 2015 was blue tape everywhere. I put blue tape everywhere, and then this nice strip of blue tape, and then you put. That was a good time. Okay, next one is for Polylight PLA. Beautiful prints where when they don't warp. It could just be the roll I received, but it's warping like crazy. Aside from that, the color is beautiful and the prints are flawless. Okay, that's a nice review. I mean, 3-star for a PLA that warps.
Yeah, sharing a screen again either.
Oh yeah. And another one that bought teal, but this time they really like the color. So some don't like, some like it. Next one is Polytera PLA, the best traditional PLA filament at a great price. Okay, traditional PLA, that's interesting. This Polymaker PLA is by far my go-to for the smoothest printing, cleanest running filament I have tried on Amazon. And for the price, you simply cannot get better quality for the money. Oh, thank you so much, Joseph, for the very nice review. PLA Pro, my printer loves this filament. It prints very good on my Ender 3. Thank you, A Random. Lightweight PLA, good stuff, easy to use, decent print, not perfect. Not perfect. Base, oof, okay, that's okay. That's an interesting review. Basically, I suspect the developers of this filament had one goal in mind: create a lightweight filament that is good enough to use without the hassle of the heat-sensitive foaming of active lightweight PLA. Yes, that is true. We wanted to develop lightweight PLA that did not use the active foaming so that it could be used with similar setting as regular PLA. So it would be much easier to use. The good enough part is the key to describing this stuff. It is much lighter than normal PLA, but not as light as the active foaming lightweight PLA. So it is good enough for many things that need lightweight PLA. Yes. It is not as rigid as PLA, but if you use it well, it is good enough most of the time. I had one print, I had to manually create a cutaway reinforcement for one STL and not a slicer generative support because an odd shape structure was flexing too much and screwing up a print. PLA would not have this problem. I've only had to do that once though. Okay. Actually, our lightweight PLA has been considered as more rigid than active foaming lightweight PLA. But yeah, compared to regular PLA, I guess. But even though, I think if you consider the weight, then I think the lightweight PLA is more rigid, I think. But anyway, number 3, the bed adhesion isn't nearly as good as PLA, so I find myself using Brine and higher bed temperature than normal. But with those things, it is good enough. Okay. The print don't look as good as normal PLA, but they are good enough that they don't look bad. Okay. Basically, if you're looking for an easy lightweight filament to use with decent but not always perfect print, with this is great stuff. However, there are some things that are not good enough. Okay, so it's funny because he always compare with regular PLA. I wish he would have compared with the active foaming PLA, which was the goal, right? To release a lightweight PLA that is better than the current lightweight PLA. However, there is some things that are not good enough. The white color is not white. It reminds me of a beige computer case that has very slight yellowing. Those of you that use computer in the 90s know what I'm talking about. It is kind of impossible to match this color with other PLA I have tried so far. So if you are printing something that requires a combination of lightweight PLA and PLA, either be prepared to paint things with negates some of the weight advantage, have clashing white colors, find complementary PLA colors, or don't use this white. Okay, that's interesting. I don't think anyway there will be any lightweight white that will match a regular PLA white, even from the same brand. Even the finish is different. So
white is such a hard color to get correct.
But I mean, even from a finish point of view, you will definitely see there is two different. A glossy finish from regular PLA, and even if it's the same white, it will be different. But that's interesting. My filament seems quite brittle. I originally used the normal top mount holder on my Ender 3 V2, and the filament broke fairly early in the first print, a few minutes after taking out the vacuum seal bag. I made a side mounted spool, and that seems to work okay. The print were good. It just didn't seem to like to bend. I spoke with one other person that used 2 rolls of this stuff, and he said one of his roll was also brittle, but did good prints. Okay. One other quirk I noticed is that if the print head stays stationary over a printed part for any reason, a blob would develop. No amount of tuning or setting changes could completely eliminate this. This is really a flaw, but it is something to keep in mind as you do your print. Don't do things like pause a print halfway through. Yeah, and I guess for most of the filament that would have this problem. But yeah, a very nice review. So this is a very good review to understand what we should do to bring our material mainstream, because all what he talked about is really for mainstream. I don't think any other would have this type of problem. So it's a very good review. When I say very good, I mean very useful for us.
Yeah, I like that when someone leaves a very detailed 4-star review, because a lot of times you don't want to look at 5-star or 1-star. You want to look at like 3-star reviews or 4-star reviews because someone had given it a partial rating. I think you're frozen again. My print's about to finish. So it's done. Show you that. Look at that. I did one more color change at the top. I can see you, so you're probably back now.
Okay, I just launched another video. Okay, next one is our PLA
Just
Pro.
put on like a long stream. Put on like one of my streams, and it'll be for 2 hours.
Sorry, come again?
I said like put on something like my stream, and it'll be for like 2 hours. You don't have to worry about it.
Let me put this one on. No, it should be fine. Do you have your live stream in 4K?
No.
PLA Pro, just what you need. Great filament, one of the best brands I've used. Shipping could be faster and more colors. It's always about more colors, more colors, even more. But definitely a better filament than Overturn. I guess Overture. Thank you for the review, Bradley. We are coming with more colors. We have the metallic. We have 2 series that are coming for PLA Pro. So we are coming with more colors. Silk. Oh my God, we have so many good reviews for Silk today. That's amazing. Nice color, great filament, one of the best brand I've used. Shipping could be faster and more colors. Oh, okay, that's the same guy. But definitely a better filament than Overture. Okay, that's interesting. This guy copy paste the same review on PLA Pro and the Silk. Well, thank you, Bradley, for testing out all our filament and leaving the same review. Another review for Marble PLA. Great filament, one of the best brand I've used. Shipping could be faster and more colors, but definitely better than Overture. This guy really bought all our different PLA and just copy pasted exactly the same review. So yeah, that's not very useful.
Nice to see you too, 3-dimensional print.
I'm so happy to see you again. Yeah, nice to see you too. Thank you, Zombie, for keeping up with the chat. And thank you for being awesome, 3-dimensional print. Shipping belongs to the seller feedback. Sometimes Amazon does not allow product review if you mention shipping or packaging. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, Dave, that was 3 times the same review from the same customers. Oh, finally, a review on our PLA Plus.
Ooh,
PLA Plus is not on. Great quality, such an easy filament. After experiencing a few of their colors and their wood PLA, I'm hooked. The satin black has a nice sheen and looks very good. Nice. I like when we have some of our less popular product that has good reviews. And our polywood, no clogs at 0.6 millimeter or even 0.4. You wouldn't have any issue.
Yeah.
This really made me fall in love with Polymaker. You see, now this person has a good experience with the first product, and now he liked the whole company. So first product experience is very important. Print smooth, honestly, looks exactly like cardboard, but you're not going to get a perfect wood grain with filament. Looks great, print great. Getting it zoned in is pretty easy, and once you have your setting right, it's smooth sailing. Sands well. I didn't try to stain it, so I can't vouch for that, but it's a great filament. I'm wondering if he knows there is no wood particle inside.
That's what I was thinking, because people require or recommend 0.6 millimeters for wood fill.
Yeah. I'm almost sure, yeah, he doesn't know. PS6 GF, this stuff is amazing. I'm seriously amazed at how strong this stuff is. Printed fairly easy as well. We'll definitely buying more. Yeah, actually our PS6 GF is very cost effective. $29.99 for half a spool.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's very good price.
I'll see the car just finished.
Oh, nice. Oh, you made the last twist at the end.
Yeah, I did the top as a different color.
Oh, so how do you do the twist? I was wondering. Do you move the filament? How do you do it?
Yeah, so this has a. Let's see if I can share it. I'll just go up. So it has this type of spool. So I just go from one side, and then I just rotate it like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
So that
And because, like, look how perfect it's wound. Because I did a color change, and it's like 100% change. It's kind of crazy. So you can see when it's flat, it's the perfect color. There's no oddities. And then when you change, it goes directly one to the other. That's pretty good.
so on one side is yellow strip, and on the other side is yellow with purple strip, right?
Yeah. I gotta find my.
Oh, it's beautiful. Maybe put something like on filament, good for beginners, and filament for experience, and so on.
Do you get
Uh,
this off? I have no idea.
Sorry.
Got like let it cool for 10 years.
Oh, it's not a removable plate or flexi plate or something.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. Maybe I don't know. Do you have a scraper that you can slowly put it in, or
I'll wait. I did order a PEI with it.
okay,
It's
okay,
also a meme.
you'll wait.
Subsector removes her fillet because she uses glass, so
Mm.
she uses her blue priors, and it's a kind of a joke.
Uh, a chance to try your silks. Yes, since LM sent me some fun colors, but it is hard to slow down after going full send with PLA Pro. I need 100 millimeter second per second silk. Yeah, we do have a lot of people that go from PLA Pro to our others, and they just say they prefer PLA Pro. I mean, so
Nice
yeah.
stuff.
Okay, Polytera PLA would be best option, but this filament is great. I'd give it 5 star if I didn't have 3 places on the spool so far where I had it bind up and a print failed because poor winding on the spool where it's tied in a knot. I was sure to unhook the initial start of the roll, not twist it, and I haven't taken it off my printer until this happened. There is no
Wait, you're not
way.
supposed to twist your spools? Uh-oh.
There is no way that I induce a knot in it. Okay.
Mm.
Um, 3 knots. I'm definitely positive that's not possible. That's maybe one knot that. So okay, maybe one thing. If you have. Okay, so let's take this sample here. If you have a filament, okay, and then you get it tied like this, okay, and then you realize when you print that you have, okay, that you have this. Oh, let me put it full screen because I realized that people that says the spool was full of knot, that's because
Yeah.
they do this. Let me show you.
They're probably not using their K2 clip.
Yeah, you have that issue, right? When it's tangled.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just untangle it by losing it this way.
Yep, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Because
and
then it
just
looks like it's fine until
yeah,
you get down to the bottom, and it's going to continuously, endlessly.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's be printing fine for a while, and then it will come back, and people say, "Oh, another knot, and then another knot, and then another knot." So what you need to do is this. Let me find my knot again. What you need to do is, let me do a knot again with this one. Don't do this at home.
I was gonna say this is worse than microwaving your filament.
Yeah. So if you have something like this, okay, you take all, because usually there will be a bunch of filament on top. You take everything and you try
Yep.
to put it out like this, and then you try to remove everything like this. Okay, and then you just remove. Well, maybe I took too much, but usually there won't be that much. But yeah, you try to remove everything you see. As long as there is three, then you just take everything. Well, I take way too much. But anyway, you get what I mean. Until okay, you see,
Yep, there you go. Yep.
until there's only one, and then that's done. And now you rewind it, and then the knot is done.
Yep.
Okay. So
Another trick you can do is hold on to your filament and kind of snug it up, and you'll see if it's knotted or not, because it'll be able to, like, as you unspool it, give it a lot of tension, and you can see as you twist the spool if it will release. But this was before the K2 clip, and then I don't have that issue anymore.
Now Nix forgets to take the no out and gives bad Amazon review for the filament. How do you understand?
You're gonna leave a bad review because you had an issue with knotting.
Okay, so yeah, that just something yeah, to keep in mind, because there is maybe one knot, maybe I don't know, maybe one of our worker has dropped a spool and then pick it up and somehow something happened. So maybe one, but three, or like I said, like I've seen like 10 knots in one spool. No, I don't think that's possible. Okay, another bad review for Polytherapy. Oh my god, so many bad reviews. Oh, bad review. Oh my god. Return due to poor print quality. Printed as though what? Printed as though the filament had already. Oh yeah, sorry. I always forget. Printed as though the filament had already absorbed too much moisture, poor extrusion, generating popping noise from extruder, bending the filament, cause bruising and snapping, return and replaced with inland. Well, inland PLA will have most likely the same issue then.
No, definitely not.
The yeah, so matte PLA and regular PLA are different. So, but yeah, seems like we had some quality issue with that filament. Another bad review for Polytera. Change their product. Horrible now. Purchased this brand in multiple colors back in August, and it was amazing. No issues, and I was so happy. Not sure if they changed their maker or their product, but just reorder multiple spools and none will adhere. Everything snaps in half when finished printing. This brand is new, fresh stuff, opened straight out of the vacuum seal bag. Very disappointed. Oh, okay, interesting. So we contacted him already. Yeah, maybe a quality issue. Is it finished?
Dang. Yeah, look at that. Oh my god.
Whoa. I like this. I like the fact that each side is very unique. Like the front is unique, the back is
unique. Like just look at that. As I'm talking about the layers, if you have extreme layers, it actually has a really cool effect.
That's beautiful.
So that's amazing.
Yeah.
I was not expecting this out of this filament. Like I thought it would be like kind of nice, but I was not expecting like the color changes. It's cool.
Yeah, I think we should use this all of these models to show off the.
It's not bad, and they're pretty good size too.
I had one tangle, not a knot, on my package. This roll about 75% of the way. Took me over an hour to chase. I know I didn't do it, but I still think it's fine after I resplit it.
Yeah, Bob, this one doesn't have the same effect as yours because it's a very light color. So yes, it does have that like duality. So this is the.
And oh, nice chrome. Is that green and chrome?
Yeah, but it's so close that it's hard. But I like the shadows, the way that it does the shadow.
Yeah.
It's not as extreme on this color, which is why I didn't really notice it as much. But yeah, with the extreme one that he did, it's nice.
Yeah.
But
I'm really starting to like this dual silk.
I know, I am too. Sorry.
I posted the same color on the discount screenshot. You did?
Mm.
Sure. Print.
Chat, what color wheels should I do with this? There's wheels and a spoiler. What should I do? Like a Galaxy
Maybe
Black.
maybe Polytera or PLACF, like a matte, or
Oh, PLACF? That's
maybe you check,
not this one.
depending on if it's possible, but like in PLACF or Polytera Black, and the last layer, like the outside of the thing, in chrome, like in silk chrome, something like this. And then you have like the star that is in chrome. I mean, depending on how the model is made.
Yeah, that's
That would-
not a bad
that would
idea.
be cool. Silk chrome wheel with black TPU tires. Yeah, I mean TPU would have additional struggle to make. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be functional. Like, I don't know if Zombie is going to play with it, but but
I'm
yeah.
not your black TPU, I don't think.
Oh, you don't have black TPU?
Well, I have some. Actually, I leave it out. I use it as string.
Oh, is that this one?
Yeah, that's that one right there. That's what I'm saying. Like with this specific color, it's not as drastic of a change.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's.
And if you remember, that's how he chose the colors. It was like some high contrast, some low contrast. Then we wanted to have a little bit of everything. But I really like it's so perfect. Like one is perfectly gold, one is perfectly purple, and then you have that perfect change. It's just beautiful. I mean, I'm falling in love with the duo.
Liz needs a part for Prusa. You only have PLA. What's the best to do it? You have PLA Plus, regular Polyterra, and then PLA Pro. Well, I don't recommend Polyterra for anything structural, and I would recommend PLA Pro as just an overall like good material for that. Yeah, PLA Pro is great. That's what I print out the Rook in. All the hot part. Actually, no, that was regular PLA. It doesn't really matter if it's not enclosed. So PLA Pro is extremely stiff. That's what I like for printer parts.
Double matte gray bundle is darker gray than the single roll. Oh, that's almost not possible. It was a big quality issue. Just a warning to all that double roll bundle for the matte fossil gray is not the same color as the single matte fossil gray. For whatever reason, it's actually much darker. Everything else is fine about the filament, except I was expecting the color to be the same as fossil gray. Should be the same. Might be a quality issue. Tangle mess. Got about halfway through a print when I hit a huge tangle. It's ridiculous that a company can't prevent tangle when rolling a spool. Piece of not good. Okay. Yeah. Again, we can easily refund the product if that's an issue, or replace. I mean, I doubt you're gonna have that issue 2 times in 2 products. ASA. Oh, not a 5-star for ASA. Interesting. I have a Race 3D N2 Plus machine with direct drive, all metal hot end, and a magnetic PAI flex plate. I set. Oh, am I dropping?
No, you're good.
You're good. I set the bed 90-degree, coat it with a purple glue stick, and set the nozzle 240. And this ASA print, freaking amazing. I've stopped printing Eason PETG or ABS Plus in favor of ASA. Ideomaker is my slicer, and I very lightly modified the built-in profile for 3DX Tech ASA, and that was all. Seriously, this is the filament I've been looking for. I will not hesitate to purchase many more rolls of this stuff. But where does the star missing come from then?
People just do that because no one understands that 4 stars is essentially a 1-star review.
Okay.
But
yeah, usually 4-star there will be a but somewhere, but I don't see any but. So okay,
yeah,
next.
some people also don't think anything's perfect. There's always room for improvement. So
Oh, bad review for PLA Pro. Okay, let's see. I really wanted to like this, but this based off.
Nordic Skull, thank you for rating Twitch. 7 viewers. Welcome on
Hey,
in. What you're streaming?
Nordic Score. How are you? Nordic Score. 7 viewers. Welcome on in for review the
Welcome
review.
in.
We are
Read the review.
we are reviewing
Ooh.
the reviews of.
We should review the streamers that rate us.
And then you should do a review the Ponymaker review the reviews, and then you review.
Oh, so react to a review. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, react to my review.
React to myself. That's like some next level.
So welcoming everyone. We're basically using the reviews as a base for some topics. So we do have a couple of tangents during the
Just a couple.
stream.
It's usually Playmaker related.
Sebastian, are the Tangle issue more common on Amazon than in your own shop where you can control the packaging? As I said, I think they mainly come from squishing the spool on the side while they are transported. Amazon sometimes pack filament spools into these paper bags and envelope like this and not in hard cardboard. We're using the same process. Both are using the same warehouses and logistics. So, but no particular difference. Even on our customer service for the website, we do have some people that complain about Tangle as well. Okay, so what was the issue with the PLA Pro? Heard good things, so bought a couple of spools on sale, loaded it up, and well, nothing good came out of it. Changed some setting in Slicer program, re-leveled the bed plenty of time, but this print just hit or miss. Most of the time, it doesn't adhere well. It gets to about 75%, then just decide to unstick itself. I have used other brand without issue. I'm sure some have good experience with it, but honestly, this is just not for me. I bought another brand and got it today, loaded up, and boom, no issues with the print at all. Good luck with this brand. Hope you all have better experience than me. Oh, okay. Then I'm sorry you have bad experience with our PLA Pro. It is one of our best PLA, so I can suggest you go to other PLA, but if PLA Pro didn't work, I'm not too sure about the other formula. I have used like 50 reels of Ponymaker and never had a knot or a twist. Yeah, I mean, I also personally never had that issue.
I have, but it's been me mishandling it. It's user error most of the time.
Yeah, I had it. I had it with for example, these type of spool when you have this sticker, because these are made by our lab, and they don't really care about handling. But yeah, from our official one, I haven't yet, but I haven't printed a lot recently. PLA Plus, okay, 4-star review. I like the properties of this material. I have tried the black first and love the satin finish. The white, however, is very revealing if you have any extrusion inconsistency or Z bending. It's tough to get a smooth surface finish with it. Still, I like the material. If you are printing a texture model, it is not so noticeable. If you want to expose your printer flows, this may be the stuff to get. It leans toward a warm white and matte finish. Okay, so the 4-star review is because the white is not a very good color for an effect of a nice print. But yeah, we can re-release that as a PLA to tune your printer.
Oh yeah, you should. That would be great, because I use the PLA Pro Green as a calibration / like test print.
Yeah.
Filament.
The green also show off the inconsistencies.
I find that it does. I don't know. You might have your own variation, but.
Pete Savas, I've had it happen with the first roll I've ever got from Loyal, the silver PLA. Remember, Nick, we went back and forth about it. Maybe, hopefully, I did offer a good service for you, because
oh, they're still here. Oh,
I don't. Yeah, that's right. Hopefully, I exchange you spool within a reasonable amount of time. Hey, Osito Craft, how are you? You did? Okay, great. Because I know I'm late in some of them.
No, it's all right.
I know Polymaker ASA is definitely better and stronger than Eason ASA or Eason ABS. Do they have an ASA, Eason?
Do they? I've never heard of that. If they do,
maybe not. Let me check. I don't think they have. ASA filament. I think we should be the top one on Amazon for ASA filament. Yeah, the Amazon choice, and then there is FlashForge ASA, Sunlu ASA. But then that's it. Yeah, of course, 3DX Tech.
yeah.
I don't
So,
think
fun fact: my first spool that I bought was a spool of white ASA. I was comparing that and then the 3DX Tech. I was going back and forth on the Voidstar Labs Discord, and they're like, they'll probably be both work fine, and Polymaker's good. It's like, all right, I'll give it a shot. It's probably decent. And I think it looked different because it had the cardboard spool. It didn't, like, for some reason, just like the plain black spools, they look like low quality or like cheap. Makes it feel really cheap. But that contrast with the cardboard just makes it look a bit different. I still never did the thing I was supposed to do with the ASA, which is print a mount for my house. Still haven't done that yet.
Yeah, I just realized we do have actually very good reviews for ASA 4.6 compared to 4.4,
really good stuff.
4.2. Yeah. So even though we are more expensive apparently, and I think they recently
$26 ASA.
Oof. Yeah, they recently lowered their pricing. I don't know if they can sustain at this price, but it's yeah, I think if it's a good quality, then it's good quality.
Giveaway. All right, we'll do the giveaway in 5 minutes. How's that sound? We're at the hour.
Yeah, maybe in 8 minutes at the 3 hour mark.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll start at the 5 minute mark, and then we'll go until the 8 minute mark.
It didn't discourage me. I've been buying your filament ever since. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for your support and your trust. And that's the reason why we're trying to keep a very, very high quality service as well. Not only on the product, but the service. Because the product will never be perfect. But if it's combined with a good service, then overall it's a good experience. Yep. It's nearly midnight for you guys?
Yeah, okay. It's almost midnight.
Okay, let's reach the 3 hours mark, and then we'll. I think we did 3 pages. That's more than I thought we would do. Wonderful filament for big prints. Oh, another 5-star for ASA. I use this ASA filament for some really big prints, including a replica rocket launcher from Team Fortress 2. The cosplay turned out great. All of the rocket launcher in the photos was 3D printed with the filament, then painted. Let's go and check it out. Let's go and check it out. Whoa!
Oh wow!
Nice! Wow!
That's really well done. Ooh,
that's awesome! Whoa! I thought that was the guy, but I think he's also.
I think that's
that's a mannequin, right?
Is that right? No,
that's amazing.
Probably a person.
Yeah, really nice. Really nice. PLA Pro surprising the good stuff.
Yep.
Thank you.
Pretty good.
Bear. I don't know if it's the bear of our Discord, but thank you.
Oh, Bear. Yeah. Quick question. TPU95. Are there more colors coming for the HF?
Only one, translucent red.
But, translucent red? Really?
Yeah, because we developed it for a certain company. Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
But no much other. Much other. Another bad review for Polytera PLA, followed by exactly the same product but in 5-star. So disclaimer, I'm new to 3D printing, so I thought a lot of my issues were from lack of experience. However, I have not had the same issue with other PLA material, other matte PLA or other regular PLA. Even with
probably regular PLA
and even glue, I could not get this to make it through an entire print. I should have read more reviews before buying, as this seems to be a common problem. because I have it and I won't throw it away. I will keep trying, but I will never purchase this brand again. It hurts when I read this every time. I will not purchase this brand again. Not even trying maybe our Polylite PLA or maybe some other PLA. Just we scared away a customer from our entire brand.
Yeah.
One of the better ones on Amazon. Great PLA, does everything right and is affordable. Okay, for exactly the same product. That's funny. PTG, good, clear, foggy, but run too hot on my side. Did well making some new phone cases for our family's phone. Oh, phone cases in PTG. That's interesting.
Really?
PLA CF, really nice. This CF PLA printed really nice and looked great. Very nice. Another 5-star for ASA. ASA is I think the one that brings us most of the good reviews. Why would anyone print with ABS or PTG again? ASA is the way to go. No stringing and easy to print. I have a chamber my printer sits in, and this prints great. I'm very happy with how this ASA prints. You need an all-metal hot end to print this and a chamber to keep from cracking, but after all, it is all good. And he was printing with the yellow ASA. Very, very
interestingly enough, if you can print ASA at like 245, you don't need an all-metal hot end, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But if you want to print it hotter, then you do.
You could share the review links for the one that you are discussing next time you're doing the review. Then we could interact by giving helpful vote to the reviews we like.
That's sort of like review or like brigading. You don't necessarily want to do that. Like linking so the community goes and like makes a mass influence of something. Like Amazon doesn't want that either. Like you should only be reacting to that if you're like looking at it and naturally
Is it? Okay.
Want to buy it. At least that's what I think.
Oh, so you mean the more people put helpful and the more
right. So like, you know, you talk about this product, like I like this one product, go and leave a 5-star review. Because no one in chat is intending to go and buy this.
I think what he said is because each review you can put whether it's helpful or not, and depending on the number of helpful, it will be bring to the top or not.
Yeah, that's different. That's different, but still, because you can leave. I don't know. Can you leave comments on Amazon? I don't think so.
Leave, like, helpful. You can vote like on Reddit.
Upvote.
Okay, a nice review for Polytera. Love. My go-to peanut butter filament. This is now a staple in my store.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh, I wonder if that goes well with the Galaxy Intergalactic chocolate and peanut butter.
I need to leave an Amazon review since I've bought a ton of Polymaker on there. 5 for sure. Yeah, that would be awesome. Your buddy Dynek. If you like the filament, then feel free to go and share with others. Reviewing without purchasing is something different than a helpful click for a review. Reviews without purchase are indeed risky. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Just war. This is now a staple in my store. Oh, I guess from the same guy. As chocolate brown, already getting tons of love for it. It prints so well, and it's super tough plastic, great layer adhesion. Nice. By the way, if you guys are using our materials for business purposes, we have a 5% off on our website. So anything, whether it's Etsy, Shopify, offline store, whatever, if you can just prove that you have a business, then we offer 5% off anything. I know a lot of people are. It's funny because we do advertisement on Facebook about that 5% off, and we do have not a lot, but a couple of comments that says, "Oh, I hope you are not ruining Polymaker by offering 5%," or "What do you want me to do with 5%?" or this kind of thing. It's like, I mean, if you don't want, then don't take it. But
Hack Monkey, you can open up a ticket on the Polymaker Discord. I know that's one way of doing it. or send an
Yes.
email, bank contact.
Yeah, and to make it efficient, you can directly send me the emails, the
Yeah.
email account on us.promika.com, and a link to your store. Or
Otherwise, I usually just I've just been asking for that information now. Like, all right, Nixon asked for this, this, and this. I'll just ask for it.
yeah, I saw that. That's very
Uh,
useful, actually. It makes things more efficient because
yeah.
then I can do the stuff directly instead of asking and then waiting
Yeah.
another week.
Let's do one more, then we'll do the giveaway.
Oh yeah. Let's go to another. Well, so let's do 5-star. Perfect. My girlfriend loved this color and she absolutely loved the stuff I printed for her. I had no issues. Nice. Let's finish the 5-star. Oh, finally, the first review of Draft PLA, I think.
That?
Oh, brown. Why is that Draft PLA here?
I think you put it in there in the Polyteras.
Yeah, but it should show the picture of. You see, this.
Oh,
is the
yeah.
2. This is the charcoal black. Huh, that's interesting. No, then sorry. Any of you has tried the Draft PLA yet, or in the chat?
No. If I wasn't busy testing out a bunch of other stuff, I would definitely try it.
Perfect filament. This is a great filament. It's a light brown, but reminds me of wood. Yeah, that's why we call it wood brown. So I guess we have a great name. Great print. I'm truly impressed with the filament. I wanted a color that's gonna look like an old army jeep, and it sure did. On top of that, it printed like a dream. I wish all filament printing like this one. Yeah, we had a little bit of a jump of 5-star review for our Polytera because we didn't have a lot of good reviews today with Polytera. Okay, so let's stop here. Let me see if there is any interesting words. Setting is the key. Yes, great filament. Oh, 2.85. Okay, they still exist.
In Polytera, wow.
Oh, okay. Maybe this one. Polymax PC. Extremely weak, but easy to print and very good looking print. This print really nicely. It was very easy to print. The only downfall is extremely weak. Surface quality is very good, but its strength is a huge failure. That's very surprising for Polymax PC. But anyway, okay. So that
Probably
was
just not dry enough. That's what I'm guessing.
Maybe, but if it's good quality print, then yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Speaking of dry filament.
Where is my 95 entries? Can we get to 100 before I draw?
Probably not.
Can we get to 100 before I draw? What kind of
no one wants filament.
Your buddy Dynamic, I'm not too sure. Oh, Draft PLA, you mean? It's based on the Polytera PLA formula, so it has 40% less PLA inside, and it uses 30% post-consumer grade recycled PLA. So that's a short summary of what is Draft PLA. But you can go on the website if you want more. If you go on the US website, you go shop all Draft PLA, and you will see. Oh, it's sold out already. Polymaker Draft PLA is a bioplastic. I really need to redesign my new product forecast because now every time we launch something, we're selling way more than we used to be. So I need to update that. Maybe because our marketing is a little bit better, it's easier to spread the information about new product compared to before. So that might be the reason.
Yeah, I was totally hyping up that Draft PLA so everyone buy it.
Yeah. I will put it on pre-order because most likely we'll receive next week. Okay, so that's the Draft PLA. If you want to have a look, here's the link. Okay, so 97, maybe one more, 3 more. Sorry. Does capitalization matter for the giveaway?
What does that mean? Should not.
Oh, capitalization. Okay.
Just type "I am awesome."
Case sensitive, whether it's case sensitive or not. Yeah, it shouldn't matter. 2 more. Thank you for being awesome, Gafled. Thank you for being the 98th one. Do we have a 99 one? Make sure you entered. Yeah, looks like you're all entered. All Mikey, Builders Mark. No. Still no. When will version A of the Polyla cosplay be back in stock? Next week. We receive every week. Once we once we have something in stock and it becomes out of stock, then it will come back every week. So we have a boat that arrived every week. So version A was in stock this week, and it will be back in stock next week. Okay, we had the 99th. I don't know who was that. Maybe Theodore Bradley from YouTube. We need the 100th. We need the 100th. I'm not entering, but you're all awesome. Come on, Paisleys.
Yeah.
You
No,
can
Liz
enter,
is.
oh,
not awesome.
views. Thank you. Chelsea, thank you for being the 101st one. I didn't know cosplay was available. Yes, cosplay is available. Beginning version A, version B. You can pre-order them. It will be shipped next week or the week after. I mean, it will ship very quickly. They are already on the supply chain is already active. Okay, so we're gonna draw our first 2023 winners in 5, 3, 4, 2, 1. Drawing. Chelsea, yes, my husband said we need 100. Oh, thank you, Chelsea husband, for sending your wife to our giveaway. Thank you so much. And Rip Artist, congratulations from Twitch. Are you still there, Rip Artist? Congratulations on the free Polymaker spool, the first of 2023. You can choose dual silk. The only thing you cannot choose is any special edition. Thank you so much, everyone, for congratulating Rip Artist. Yes, Rip Artist is here.
Nice.
Thank you so much. Bank contact in the chat. Or just join our Discord, reach out to me. But bank contact in the chat to know how to reach out. I pre-ordered the metallic blue on polymaker.com December 14. It came in last week, so probably new pre-order will be shipped within a week. Yes. Yes. Metallic blue is actually available, but it's just so many people are buying at the same time as we receive, so it's stay in process. So I think even Zombie has not received his.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure, but it's also weird because I think filaments in the same order have been sent out because I ordered a specific one for the pre-order stuff.
Okay.
So, but I think I can't remember if I did or not. Okay. I'm probably waiting for it in order.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. Because we cannot manually place an order when it's in process.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. I don't clearly need it. So.
Okay. Yeah, amazing. Thank you again, everyone. Yeah. Thank you, Zombie, for where is that?
It's a stealth burner in the PA6 that I did not fully dry. But
I thought nylon was forbidden in the custom printer.
It is. But we were talking about that. Like, what if we did like just the faceplate of it? Well, I mean, my whole tool head down here is CF PA6 CF, and it's working out fine. So,
yeah,
I'll see if I can clean this up. I might be able to. Can you? How do you finish like this without making it look weird or bad?
How do you finish? You mean like what?
Like, how do you clean up the edges? Like, because it's a little bit textured because it's wet.
I don't know.
I guess I'll play around with it. Knife.
It's melting the ABS one. Anyway, so yeah, thank you so much. It was so great to come back on stream and sharing with the community. We do have
dual silks.
Dual silk.
Get them now.
Dual silk. A lot of you can go on our Discord. There's a lot of prints that people are making with dual silk that will make you want to get a spool to try. Dual silk are available for giveaways as well. So make sure to join all our partners that do giveaways to have a chance. I mean, I see names on giveaways many times. And I know a lot of people, they just supply their filament out of giveaways. So, yeah. I wonder if you had double chin in your beard. So woolly.
Yes.
Awesome. So thank you again, everyone. Thank you, Zombie, for
thank you
for everything. Fun. And then I will be doing our print busters this week. So we'll see what we're going to talk about. I think input shaping was where we left at
Ooh,
last
nice.
time. So we went pretty deep in pressure advance. I think we can let it cool down a little bit and then go to input shaping. I have no ideas how input shaping works, so that would be interesting. Awesome. So yeah, thank you everyone. Oh, I almost forgot. We need to rate. That's
Yes,
works,
yes.
that's how it works, right? So
Looks like Britt
anyone,
is streaming.
anyone to discover? Thank you, non-fan. Thank you, non-fan. Oh, Brit is live. Okay, let's go to our to Brit that changed her name recently from Sislov Brit to just Brit. I saw. Oh yeah, have you seen the new sparkle green from Prusa?
No, but I love their Mystic Green. Such a nice color.
This is a very nice green which uses gold sparkle instead of the regular silver sparkle.
Oh, okay. Nice out there.
Oh, the new name is Creatrix Brit. Oh, that's nice.
Hmm.
Creatrix bricks, and then let me put this here. Rate Creatrix bricks. Working? Oh. Yes, working. Awesome. Yeah, and of course, are you going to stream also, or?
Oh no. I will hop over to the Discord though, so if anyone wants to do Bang Discord and do a voice chat,
I will also then.
I'll join that for a bit.
Yeah, let's hang out on Discord for those that want to continue talking about 3D printing stuff. Be there. So Bang Discord in the chat, discord.polymaker.com, and yeah, I will see you on Thursday or on Discord just after. So thanks again, Zombie, and thank you everyone else for joining the stream. And let's get our 2023 started on with awesome projects like the Dual Silk.
Yes.
Awesome.
Love
Thank
it.
you guys.
Love it. All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.